Page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's S Center Auto Sales in Shelby.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Coal Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment powered by Vanguard from Ellie's Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with the Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Ellie's Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at elliessupplyinc.com.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Boston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs.
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
Including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment powered by Vanguard from Ellie's Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with the Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Ellie's Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at elliessupplyinc.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Coal Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
Hello and welcome to East Gaston. It's Tom Senafani and Matt Royster bringing you this conference matchup between the homestanding Warriors, and you're visiting Burns Bulldogs. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales. Pregame show brought to you by Bill Shuford, Heating and Air. Matt, good to have you aboard tonight.
Always glad to be here with you, Tom.
All right, so we're going to break down a little bit of this East Gaston Warriors team here, once again on the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. And did a little research. They've got a couple guys that can hurt you. On offense, we'll start with Sherrill, their junior quarterback. 68 attempts, 116 completions, 875 yards on the year. He has tossed 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions for a QB rating for about 80. But he's a junior this year, and they've always held the Sherrill in high regard here at East Gaston.
Yeah, Sherrill is a pretty good quarterback, like I said. But I think, we're going to see a big rushing attack tonight. Sir Stovall coming in. 936 yards, 9 touchdowns, averaging 133 a game. So he's going to be a force out there tonight for East Gaston.
I think what's even more remarkable is his average of almost 11 yards every time he touches the football.
Absolutely. And as a team, they're averaging 267 a game. So
he's averaging 130, almost 134 yards a game. It's 400-yard games. He has 9 touchdowns. As a team, East Gaston has 18 rushing touchdowns. So Burns' run defense going to be tested tonight, not only by Stovall, but by Chase Johnson, Sir Stovall, and then Ben Summey, who has 301 yards on the year. Don't see Sherrill with a lot of rushing yard, a little bit. He's averaging about 11 yards a game, so he will run occasionally, but mostly it's going to be Stovall, followed by Chase Johnson and Ben Summey. And receiving, no surprise, Stovall leads the team in receptions. He's got 22 for 300 yards, averaging almost 14 yards a catch, 43 yards a game, and a touchdown.
Yeah, it might be a game where Stovall may touch the ball 35, 40 times. You never know. they'll probably work him pretty hard tonight, I would imagine.
And then Ben Summey also has 12 grabs on the year for 165 yards, averaging about 14 yards a catch and about 24 yards a game. So looking at their defensive statistics, they do have 23 tackles for a loss. It's like Jake Fox, one of their leading tacklers. He's got 48 tackles on the year, including 5 for a loss. And then 33, see if I can get their number here. I don't have a really good roster on them. I had to go to the Evil Empire and Max Preps. 33,
Zach
I think
that's our guy.
Kieran Mopes.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of tackles for this team, 36 on the year, 3 for a loss. As I said, they have 23 tackles for loss. They have 10 sacks. And it's 15. That's Parker. And it's they only put the initials here, P. Parker. That's Peyton Parker, who leads the team in sacks. And Burns' offensive line has to give Ben Mooney time to throw tonight because, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to throw this ball tonight, so hopefully they can keep him upright.
Hey, this is a good football team we're playing. This is, besides us and Shelby, is the other 2A team, in the conference. So, they got some guys that can really play the ball.
And if you want to look at their results this year, opening night they defeated North Gaston 28-8, lost to South Point 48-6, lost to Stuart Kramer 27-21, defeated Cherokee 13-7, shut out Cherryville 38-0, defeated Thomas Jefferson 28-16, tighter ball game, but Thomas Jefferson has a couple guys that can play. I think they're better than some people think.
We found out that last week for sure.
And then they flattened Bessemer City last week, 49-0.
Yeah.
So that brings the Warriors in with a record of 5-2 on the year. They are 5-2, 3-0 in conference play. So a formidable opponent here. Excuse me, in the East Gaston Warriors. So now let's talk about our Burns Bulldogs. And on the year, they're coming in at 6-1. That only blemish, that loss back in week 3 to Kings Mountain. Last week defeated Thomas Jefferson 48-6. We're up 35-0 and then kind of hit cruise control a little bit, Matt. And I think sometimes that you see on the film, maybe you see some things that you can clean up because the Thomas Jefferson defense played very well in the second half.
They did get a little complacent. I wouldn't worry too much, but you got to give credit, like you said, to Thomas Jefferson for stepping up on defense. And they play with a lot of heart, and came down and scored a touchdown there at the end as well. So
in a big contest in the 1A part of this conference is Cherryville goes on over to Thomas Jefferson. They visit them tonight. It's a big game for Coach Pruitt and Cherryville. Big game in the 1A part of the conference. Yeah. But if you look at some of our stats, Ben Mooney, of course, leading the way on offense. He has completed, that's pretty good, 73% of his passes. He has 20 touchdowns against 2 interceptions. His rating is 145.7. His effort has been nothing less than stellar, Matt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ben, I think is going to have another good game tonight. Like I said, they had a few miscues on offense last week. Hopefully they were able to correct some of those in practice this week, and hopefully they'll get back on track tonight.
And the run game, of course, goes through Jeremiah Norris, who's close to 700 yards, 687, averaging just under 100 a game. He's had 400-yard games, 10 touchdowns on the year, and Burns as a team has 21 touchdowns. Ryan Thompson with 4 rushing touchdowns, and Ben Mooney has 3 rushing touchdowns himself. So balanced attack for the Bulldogs. They're averaging 152 yards rushing and 253 yards passing for just over 400 yards of offense each and every game this year.
Yeah, like I say, we can't underestimate East Gaston's defense. On film they look pretty good. They got some big boys up front, so it'll be a big test for Jeremiah and Ryan and the boys tonight for sure.
And Ryan Thompson leading the way in receiving. He's got 35 grabs, 466 yards, averaging close to 70, about 67 yards a game. He has 5 touchdowns. L.J. Allen has 18 catches on the year. He's got 4 touchdowns. As a team, Burns receivers 22 touchdowns. So if you look at it, you want to talk about balance, 21 rushing touchdowns and 22 receiving touchdowns.
That's about as balanced as you can get right there.
Yeah,
yep.
So Bulldogs getting it done on offense this year, and they look to continue that momentum. If we look at defense, number of guys we want to talk about. Kahari Haynes on his way to Appalachian State after this semester. He has got 4 tackles for a loss, 43 total tackles on the year, 7 assists on tackles. So it gives him 43, 36 solo and 7 assists. He's just all over the field, and his great speed. He can track them down no matter where they are on the field.
Absolutely. We saw that big hit last week, against our quarterback. Been going back looking at that one.
Yeah,
on replay all week.
Yeah, knocked his quarterback out of the game. It was a clean hit, but after he hit me like that, I think I'd just go on over to the sideline myself. But Marshall McGowan and Nick Vincent, also leaders on defense. Nick Vincent has 13 tackles for a loss from his defensive end position. And Marshall McGowan leads the team in tackles, 48 solo, 8 assists, 56 total tackles he's been involved in. He's got 4 tackles for a loss. As a team, there's 55 tackles for a loss. And also want to call out Avante Maddox, big number 63. He's got 6 tackles for a loss. And Kavion Hopper has 5 tackles for a loss. So the interior of the Burns defense also getting it done.
I think we're getting ready to have the national anthem here.
All right, so I'm going to step away. You're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Pre.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs,
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment powered by Vanguard from Ellie's Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with the Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Ellie's Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at elliesupplyinc.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
All right, welcome back. Tom Senafani and Matt Royster on the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. Thank you to Bill Shuford. See him for all your heating and air needs. And as always, Burns Football is brought to you by West End Sales. I was going through the defensive statistics, and we did get to the tackling leaders. I think it was finishing up with Avante Maddox and Kavion Hopper, who combined the interior of that defense, 11 tackles for loss on the year. So they eat up a lot of space, and that's going to be critical in slowing down this East Gaston run game.
Well, you talk about a balanced attack on offense. I think our defense is kind of the same way. I mean, there's so many guys that can step up and make plays. I mean, all the guys that you named can make game-changing plays at any moment. So I think that's something that's going to be a key for us tonight for sure.
Don't know how many times that East Gaston's going to throw the football. They do tend to have a run-heavy offense. But sacks on the year, 15 total for the Bulldogs. Nick Vincent, of course, leading the way with 5. Marshall McGowan's got a couple. Travis Coltrane, Amari Rankin with a couple. And Kahari Haynes with a sack. So a number of it's really been by committee. Nick Vincent, of course, leading the team with 5. And then takeaways on the year. Did want to remark that East Gaston has 17 takeaways on the year, which
Wow.
they're doing a pretty good job.
I didn't see that stat.
17 takeaways.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Burns has 12, 5 interceptions, and 7 fumble recoveries. So both teams have been pretty opportunistic in taking the football from their opponent. And Burns not really turning the ball over. I think we have 2 interceptions. And I want to say, I cannot remember Burns losing a fumble.
I can't either, and I can't remember. I think one of the interceptions was against Kings Mountain, which that was obviously a really, really good defense. So, it goes without saying, whoever wins the turnover battle is going to have a good chance to win,
Yeah, I think so as well, but both teams pretty good at being ball hawks. And now we've got the East Gaston captains coming out there. It looks like number 52, and that'll be Garrett McCauley, I believe is how you say it, Garrett McCauley. And then 8 is Stovall, 18, and that's Jake Fox. 12 is Ben Summey. And then 52, we already got 52, I think. Yeah, and then 7, and that's the quarterback, Cheryl.
Yeah, you'll be hearing Cheryl and Stovall a lot tonight. Just based on their stats and everybody talking up in the press box. That's going to be their workhorses tonight.
So Burns, we've got Ryan Thompson, Kahari Haynes, and then you say 8's a captain? 6. That's Jakari Jeter. And then 72. And that has got to be on the other roster. What's that?
75.
75.
Yeah, that's Kavion
Hopper.
Yep.
It's all right. So here's our captains and our coin toss. And, Matt, while we're doing that, we need to do an Iconic Motor Company player to watch. Thank you to the Iconic Motor Company for sponsoring Burns High School football. So why don't you go offense and I'll go defense. Go ahead.
Let's watch Ryan Thompson tonight. Like I said, he's him and Jeremiah, run the ball well. He can catch. He can do about anything you want to do. I think a lot of the offense will go through Ryan and give him a shot. I think somebody said he got an offer from Wingate last week or something maybe. So making big-time plays out there. He's a force out there for Burns.
Yeah, definitely. I think he'll be playing on Saturday somewhere next year. I'm not sure at what level or where, but he's a tremendous athlete. So Ryan Thompson, your offensive Iconic Motor Company player to walk. And on defense, I think this week I'm going Avante Maddox and Kavion Hopper because if you want to slow down the run game, you got to plug the holes. So I think it's going to be on those 2 young men right there in the middle to eat up the space, to occupy some blockers, to let Marshall McGowan and the linebackers step up there and make some plays. So I think if they do their job in the interior of that defense, the Burns defense is going to have a good night.
Absolutely, especially with a running team like East Gaston. They're going to be very important tonight for sure.
So we're about to have our coin toss. So we're going to step away for just about 60 seconds. And they've got about 8 minutes. I don't know, but I tell you what, it looks like they might get this one started just a little bit early. But we'll step away for a minute or two, then bring you the results of the coin toss and get you ready for the kickoff. That kickoff will be brought to you by James River Equipment. Once again, you're listening to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. And as always, Burns Football is brought to you by West End Sales.
Well, the chickens have arrived at Parker Family Feed in Bellwood, and that's no yoke. Come by and see them. Just watching them will crack you up. Okay, seriously, they now have chickens along with mums and pumpkins. They have fertilizer, lime, grass seed, including ryegrass for your yard, along with your pet and livestock feed. See the girls today at Parker Family Feed, 121 Carpenters Grove Road off Highway 18 North in Bellwood. Like them on Facebook too. The 30th anniversary sale continues at Essner Auto Sales in Shelby. Come check them out all year long with some great anniversary specials. Find out how easy it can be for you to be one of their satisfied customers. Yes, 30 years ago, Susie and Richie started Essner Auto Sales, striving to give you the best deal possible on a quality pre-owned vehicle. See them today at 417 South Post Road in Shelby, online at srautosales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. That's Essner Auto Sales in Shelby. Tops Pizza and Pasta in Falston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burns High football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all. Eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Fallston Road, Highway 18 in Fallston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Fallston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Burns broadcast, brought to you by Bill Shuford Heating and Air, this pregame show. We've had the coin toss, and I believe that Burns won the toss. Will defer and take the second half kickoff.
No, they won, and we will receive. They deferred to us.
They deferred to us.
Yep.
So we have the kickoff. Okay,
Yep.
Sorry I had that backwards. So that James River Equipment kickoff coming up shortly. And I don't know if that's the best idea for East Gaston to do. You're going to be facing the strength of the Burns team. I guess they feel pretty confident they could stop it.
Well, every team has its own strategy, I guess. A lot of teams like to play defense starting off, so.
Well, they like to play defense starting off because you might get the 2-for-1 and higher levels of ball. You'll see that college and pro where you like to go get that score right before halftime, then get the second half kickoff.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work out as much as the high school level.
In theory, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, in theory, you see it like old Bill Belichick is kind of the master at that in New England. But here comes Bulldogs running onto the field. They're in white shirts, yellow pants with blue and white trim, blue helmets. And East Gaston looks like they're in navy blue with white numbers. Looks like red helmets.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And red helmets. Can't tell the pants yet. Let's see. They are
Navy
also
blue.
in blue pants. Okay. And here come the East Gaston Warriors. So they've run out on the field, and I believe they're ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like we got about 4 minutes to kick off, but
I don't think we do.
we may start a couple minutes early here.
I'm not sure who the kicker is for East Gaston. We'll try to find that. I'll see if the all-knowing, all-wise Max Preps has that. And I don't see it, man.
Well, we'll see them as they line up.
There it is. Maybe
a lot of times,
I think it's Trip Abernathy if it's number 30.
A lot of times you can't depend on Max Preps to have the proper jersey
Oh,
numbers.
come on now. Max Preps never makes a mistake. So East Gaston will be kicking off. And once again, thank you for listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. James River Equipment coming on here, and we do not have a number 30 on the field. It is Trip Abernathy. And what number is he? Third. I didn't see a 30.
Oh, he's out there.
There he
Yeah.
is. There he
Yep.
is. Okay, so Max Preps had it right. And back deep for the Bulldogs, it looks like, is that Thompson and Jeremiah Norris. Back deep for the Bulldogs. So they'll get it on offense first. And Abernathy ready for the referee to blow his whistle, and there he goes. And checks his return team. Foot meets ball. Onside kick. Recovered Burns.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were talking about, they deferred it. I had a feeling that might be coming.
And Littlejohn, it gets on it quickly, so Burns not fooled by the East Gaston gimmick, and they'll take the ball at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, like I say, Burns start off in good field position here.
I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it depends on how much you worked on in practice, how much confidence do you have in that. That really had no chance, Matt. No, there wasn't an East Gaston Warrior near the football when Littlejohn covered it up. But Littlejohn out there because of the good hands. Took it on the bounce, difficult play, but Burns has got it. 4 wide receiver, single back set. Mooney's in the gun, and he barks out the signal. He's got it. Screen pass out in the flat. It's L.J. Allen. He's got room. He's got 10. He's got 20. There he goes. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Into the end zone for a numbers touchdown. Matt, are there any flags?
I don't see any.
So one play and a score. 53-yard touchdown by L.J. Allen,
Yeah,
Matt.
just like that. It made that look easy for sure. Little screen pass to the left side, dance down the sideline.
So just like that, it's 6-0 Burns, and it just looks like they threw it out there in the flat and had the blocking set up. LJ made one guy miss, and he was gone. Where's the safety on that, Matt?
I was going to say it's good blocking down the way, too, to help him help him get to the end zone.
Yeah, I didn't see who was deep. They might have had a lot. I don't know why they'd have a lot of guys around the line of scrimmage, but LJ just takes it in.
We got Camacho in the kick for Burns.
And this is the Nealon Cole extra point up. Extra point good, just like that. 7-0 Burns on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years. You'll get more than a fair deal at Shelby Heated and Air. And to celebrate the return of the Cleveland County Fair, Shelby Heated and Air is now offering a fair service call special of just $55. That's right, get a heating system checkup service call for just $55. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heated and Air discount on qualifying systems. Call today at 704-487-7877 and schedule your service appointment today. Shelby Heating and Air, online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
I'm sorry we've lost the signal up top, and I'm not sure why. We'll try to get that back on as soon as we can. You missed a little pooch kick there. And it looks like East Gaston's going to take it on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Johnny Johnson with a little pooch kick.
Burns with a lot of guys along the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a handoff. Guess who? Stovall. He runs into a wall, and there is Coltrane. There is McGowan and some others. Minimal gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, might have gained 1 or 2 on the play, depending on the spot.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a yard, Joe. 1 yard on that, and it'll be 2nd down and 9, and that's the interior of the Burns defense doing a good job. And as I said, not sure why we've lost the camera. They're working on it, I'm sure. But it'll be 2nd down and 9. And that is Sherrill in the gun, and Stovall, I believe, beside him. And he claps the hands. Play action pass. The port sider, he's in trouble. He slips through. I think that's Caleb Bird that got him. Caleb Bird got him after a 3-yard gain, but it sets up a 3rd down, manageable, maybe a long 6.
Yeah, this far they may be in 4-down territory here. Given how they
got hit in the head with a sledgehammer on the first play of the game.
Yeah, well they did a little trickery on the opening play, so you never know what they might do here.
So it is 3rd down, 6, triple wide receivers right, 1 to the left, and Sherrill's going to hand it. Stovall tries to bounce it outside. Marshall McGowan hits him first. Coltrane finishes him off, man.
Yeah, good job. Marshall McGowan got there first, and Coltrane finished him off. Looks like the punting unit might be coming out. That's your boy 30 for Abernathy in the kick, yep.
So it appears to be a quick 3 and out. As I said, that defensive line is going to have to step up to the challenge and stop that run game, and they did.
Yeah, that's a player to watch. Ryan Thompson back deep for Burns.
So snap back, kick off, and it's floating, and it almost hit a Burns player in the back. It's a free football. But it'll roll dead there at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Yes, Surratt was running away from it, about got him in the back of the leg. But fortunate for Burns, got pretty good field position here, about the 34-yard line.
So they'll take it with 9:57 left to go in the first quarter. They've only run 1 offensive play, and that was a 53-yard touchdown to L.J. Allen. As 4 wide receivers in for Burns and a single back set in Norris. And he's surveying the field, and he's in the shotgun.
Let's see if they go in the air again here.
Looks like they're trying to come after him a little bit. Got some guys along the line of scrimmage. Norris finds a crease. 40 falls forward to the 42-yard line. Give him 9 yards. Set up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, good run up the middle for Jeremiah Norris. Up across the 40 to the 42.
Look like Jake Fox there for East Gaston, the linebacker. He's getting right up on the line of scrimmage, standing up. And it just looks like, if you look at these safeties, they're awfully close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. We'll see it. See if Burns tries to exploit that.
And that's Norris. Finds a little crease. He goes forward, knocked hard down, but he crosses the 50 into East Gaston territory. Give him the 47-yard line.
Yeah, up across midfield into Warrior territory.
So I'm going to give him 7 plus 4. Did you give him 11, Joe? Okay, I'm going to give him 11 yards.
Well,
and that's a Falston Pharmacy first down.
I think we got a penalty flag on the field.
Let's see what we got. I think it's going to be tacked on. Maybe was it a blow to the head?
They may be waving it off. Let's see.
Dead ball foul, personal foul against the Warriors. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty against East Gaston, and they could ill afford that, Matt.
Yeah, not sure. I didn't see the penalty, but we'll take it. That'll move us all the way to about the 33, 34-yard line.
First down and 10 for Burns, and they've stayed in this 4 wide receiver single back set with Norris beside Mooney. And Coach Diamond's really got this offense humming, and it's going to be a play-action pass, and he's going to be sacked. So good job by the Warriors there. Number 12 got him, and that's Ben Summey, and didn't really have a chance as he came free. That's a big loss all the way back to the 40-yard line, loss of 7.
Yeah, Summey came around the edge on the left side, and I don't think Ben really had much time to react to that. So big loss there. Looks like it's going to be about second and about 15 to go or something.
I'm just glad he was able to hold on to the football. As that sets up, as we said, behind the sticks for the first time today. Second down, 17 as Mooney's got trips to the right. He looks to the right, throws it out in the flat, and it's Surratt, makes a man miss, still dancing, fighting, got him by the shoestring. He fights his way to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of, I'm going to give him 6, Joe. Okay, so that'll be 6, but it sets up third down and long. Probably 2-down territory here, but good job by the Warrior defense.
Yeah, it was 20. Austin Price made that shoestring tackle there for the Warriors. Big play here for Burns. Third and about 6 or 7 to go?
Yeah, it looks like about third down and.
No, that's about third and 11 to go. Check that.
Third down and 11. And Mooney's in the gun again. 4 wide receivers for him again. He'll roll to his left. Still rolling, still rolling, still rolling. Now lets it go. Got a man on his knees. Incomplete. He was looking for Ryan Thompson. Traffic was there, and he's just unable to haul it in. So now you got 4th down and 11. And I would assume Burns will leave the offense on the field.
Yeah, that's a tough throw to make going across to your left side on the field for a right-handed quarterback. Threw it across his body. Give credit to, I think that's Mobes, I think, for the coverage there for East Gaston. Looks like Burns will go for it. 4th and 11 from the Warrior 39-yard line.
Okay.
34-yard line, check that.
All right, so it is 4th down, 11 for Mooney. 3 wide receivers left, and Mooney's got it. He's got time. Protection holds, fires, got a man complete. And I think he's short of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's
Looks like he's going to be a little short, yep.
I think that's Kahari Surratt. He had to get to the 22-yard line, and that's about where the football is, and they're giving him a first down.
Generous spot there.
That's horrible. And the natives don't seem to agree, but that's going to be a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Burns fortunate there. It was a good catch, a shoestring catch on the sideline.
Well, he caught it, and then they called him out. Then he stepped back in, and then he got popped.
Yeah.
And he caught it right there at the 22-yard line. So I'm going to give him 11 yards, first down. And that's Norris, tries the left side. He's trying to bounce it outside. Got a block. Good seal block on the outside. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. That is a 22-yard touchdown by Jeremiah Norris, brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping, Matt.
Yeah, good run to the left side, Jeremiah. Like I say, the seal block by L.J. Allen made that play, was able to get around that corner and make the turn for the touchdown.
So the faithful here in Mount Holly were not happy with the spot, and then that's sometimes what happens to you is you get sucked into that a little bit, and then boom, they hit you with a running play there and a touchdown, and you just have to get back up off the mat.
It was questionable. I didn't think they got it either, so it definitely was close. Camacho will be in the kick, the extra point here for Burns.
Okay, so Camacho, the left-footed kicker, trying to make it 14-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Kick up, kick good. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you. Ram Power Days are here at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Get the deals that deliver the power. Now get 0% APR financing plus $750 loyalty bonus cash when financed through Chrysler Capital on the new 2022 Ram 250 and Ram 350 models. Ram Power Days going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
We're back. We're working on the video signal. Sorry, we don't have it right now, but
they're having some network issues, so
okay.
Just bear with us on the video coverage.
All right.
Here.
Did he call a fair catch? I think they're saying that he called a fair catch. James River Equipment will be caught 24-yard line. That's where East Gaston will start.
Yeah, the Burns sideline and us as well. The video is not working, so it's not just us. Just having some connections issues out here.
Okay, well, thank God we still got our connection issues here to bring you the audio. So with 7:27 left to go first quarter, Burns has scored on its first two possessions. And East Gaston and Sherrill and company got some extra beef over there to the right side. Let's see if they run to that side. They do, and I think it's Stovall trying to get the edge, and he can't get it. He'll be smacked in the face and thrown for a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, a little pop pass to Stovall. Read well. I think that was Lamont Wilson brought him down for a loss on the play.
Are you calling that a pass, Joe? Was that a pass?
A little.
Okay. Okay.
A little pop pass. He was in motion. A little jet sweep action.
Okay. So I'm going to call that for now a run of a -5. And Sherrill's in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left, still rolling, lets it go. Great catch on the sideline.
Wow.
And they're going to give it to him. And again, that's number 12, Ben Summy.
Wow.
What a grab by Summy. Not enough for the first, but I'm going to give him 12 yards on that and set up third and manageable for the Warriors.
Hey, a heck of a throw by Sherrill there, too, had a lot of pursuit on him.
Yeah,
barely got it off in time.
Went to his left, but left-handed, and now they got a little extra beef in there. They're kind of packed in, expecting a run. Look at big Avante Maddox there in the middle. He's going to try to clog things up. And they're taking their time there. I don't see where the play clock is at this place, and they're going to call a timeout. So we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 14-0 Burns. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care today and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they are COVID-19 compliant, taking all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000, 704-669-4000, or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts, too. One big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
So while you're away, we had a pass complete there. What'd you give him on that, Joe? It's a first down.
Yeah, it was complete to the left side to Austin Price for East Gaston up to about the 46-yard line.
14-yard running catch, and it's going to be Stovall trying to pick his way, and that Burns is just not going to let him run the football. It's Jeter there to wrap him up, and I think that's going to be another loss. The second tackle for loss on this drive.
I think they're going to spot it as no gain.
They moved it back about a yard. So, yeah, right there, right behind the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, we're going to have another tackle for loss, and that's Jeter. So Wilson and Jeter with a tackle for loss on this drive.
2nd and 11 for East Gaston.
So he's in the gun. Sherrill, and he's going to roll to his right. Now he's in all kinds of trouble. Slips through, though, and picking his way, and is going to get positive out of where he should have been sacked. Hopper and some others in on the stop.
Definitely give credit to Sherrill there for making, like you say, something out of nothing. Gets it just across midfield, and East Gaston will have a manageable third down play, about 3rd and 7 on the play.
Yeah, 3rd, 6, 3rd, 7, somewhere in there. Ball spotted at the 49. Looks like they have to get it to the 43. So that would be a 6-yard. They have to get 6 yards here on 3rd down, and maybe looking at 2 plays of this as they send triple wide receivers to the right. Looks like Fox and Ben Summey out there. Single back set for Sherrill. He's got it. Fires it out in the flat. Can they make an open field tackle? They can, just at the sticks, but leaning forward for a first down. Be a gain of 7 and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, that was Chase Johnson for East Gaston. Another good completion by Sherrill, the southpaw quarterback.
Yeah, needed 6, got 7. So it's first down and 10, and with 5:11 left to go here in the first quarter, East Gaston's got their best-looking drive of the day. But I tell you what, this Sherrill's been kind of a magician there, getting out of some trouble.
I've been impressed with him so far. You're right.
So double wide receivers to the right and to the left. Single back set again for Sherrill, who calls out the signal, and they're going to try Stovall the right side, and there's just not much been going on for him there. Stopped very quickly there. It looked like, was that 10?
That was Amari Rankin there for the tackle. No gain. They might have given him a half a yard there on the play. Ball's up to the 42-yard line of Burns.
So this is the 7th play of the drive, and they've kept it 3 minutes. So this is by far and away much better than East Gaston's first possession, which was a 3-and-out. So 2nd down, 10. Sherrill in the gun again. He's got it. He's looking. He's got time. He fires and dropped. Had a man there in traffic, but unable to haul it in. Looked like L.J. Allen on the coverage.
Looks like that was maybe Parker, the intended receiver there. I tell you, Sherrill's got a gun on him, don't he?
Well, yeah, and he stands there in the pocket well and steps through and follows through on the throw. And he's got a lot, might have been a little bit too much on that one.
Yeah, might have been a little bit behind him. Yeah. Right.
3rd down and 10. I said it was a good fastball. Got baseball on there. Cleveland, winner over the Yankees today.
Nice, you guys right there, right?
Very happy about that today. 4 wide receivers. In the gun is Sherrill, and he's got time. Now it looks like it's hard to take off. Now he's going to roll left, going to let it go. Man-on-man coverage. Is it intercepted?
Interception.
Did he hold on to it? It's Surratt with the interception as ill-advised passes. It was a very good coverage by Surratt. Picked off. Burns takes over on the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Sherrill was trying to connect with Johnson to the left side and throw it downfield. Very good coverage there for Burns, able to make that pick.
It looked like Sherrill was going to take off, took a step forward, took a step back, and then threw it into coverage, just kind of threw it up for grabs. And Surratt comes up with the interception.
Well, Burns will have it about their own 11-yard line where they'll start this drive.
Okay, so after the turnover, it's Mooney out in the flat, batted up in the air. Mooney catches it and probably should have knocked it down, but it gets out of a tackle, falls forward. He might get a yard out of that, and I'd rather him smack the ball down.
I would rather him just drop on that play. Took some hard hits there to try to advance the ball a little bit. He might have even gained a yard on the play.
He gained about 2, a Mooney-to-Mooney completion.
Yeah, credit the Warrior defensive line for making that tip to bring up 2nd down. They're gonna give him 2 yards on the scoreboard up there.
So 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. Clock continues to wind. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go first quarter. Your score, Burns 14, East Gaston nothing. Throw out in the flat, and I think that's Norris with it. And he'll fall forward and maybe get about 4 or 5. It'll set up 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I think that was Ryan Thompson actually.
Thompson
on that catch.
On there, okay. I couldn't tell if that was a 2 or a 3. And, yeah, about 3rd down. Give him I guess they're only going to give him about 4 yards on that. Looks like a short 5 or a long 4 there here on 3rd down. As Burns taking a little bit of time to get the play in. checks the sideline, makes sure they've got it. They got triple wide receivers right, one to the left. Norris a single back set. Mooney straight back. He's going to throw it. Protection holds. He throws, and L.J. Allen caught it right over the defender's hands, and he'll fall forward to the 39-yard line. So that ball was, I got to get that from Joe, but that's going to be a Falston Pharmacy first down.
What a throw there.
21 yards to L.J. Allen. He threw it right over the defender's hand, Matt.
Man, he threaded the needle on that one for sure. Nice catch there by LJ, a little yards after catch. Looks like he might have been a little shaken up when he got up on the play, but maybe not too bad.
Well, what Mooney did there was what Kevin talks about all the time. He threw him open. I mean, he was covered, and he threw the ball to the right where Allen adjusted to it and was able to make the catch of 21 yards. So that's a first down. So that's more advanced. That's a great throw by Mooney. And Norris will have it through a crease for a moment, but then he's flattened. No gain.
Yeah, that's nothing doing there. Might even have lost a yard.
And
2 or 3 Warrior defenders was there for the tackle.
And they're going to
second down and about 10.
They're going to leave the dial-a-down right there, so good job of the East Gaston interior defense. It's Kayvon Bonner there. He was trying to throw a block there, but penetration was good that time for East Gaston. 4 wide receivers for Mooney again. And he'll roll to his right, fire, complete. Surratt makes a man miss, and then out of bounds. Depends on where they spot it. It was at the 40.
It ought to move the chains,
Yeah, it's definitely going to move the chains. It's a 14-yard pass play and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, ball across midfield into Warrior territory. So another good completion there, by Ben Mooney. He makes some real good throws tonight. Been very impressed with Ben so far tonight.
They're a little soft in that zone coverage in the back, and they're just finding the hole. Surratt just set up where we found a hole, and Mooney finds him. Good throw on the run. Norris again tries the middle, now bouncing it outside. He's going to have to run for his life, and he gets away. Flag comes in, probably a hold.
Probably got a hold on the play.
Yeah, might have had 5 yards as there was nothing in the middle. He bounced it outside for an apparent 5-yard gain, but I'm pretty sure this one's coming back.
Yeah, that's in the vicinity of a hold for sure.
Yeah, so holding against the Bulldogs, and in high school, that is from the spot of the foul. They're going to move it back to the 50-yard line. So that's going to be a de facto 5-yard penalty. So first penalty for Burns on the night.
Yeah, that'll back them up. Looks like we got first and about 15.
Yeah, or 4. It ends up being a 4-yard penalty because he was held right around where Norris got thrown out of bounds.
Ball was right at midfield.
So Mooney, and I guess I'll give him a 5-yard run, and then the penalty makes it -5, and that's going to be Norris again. Gets away from one man, trying to get the corner. Good job out there by Ben Summey to run him out of bounds, and he's run out right there at the 45-yard line. So give him 5 yards. It'll set up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, got the penalty yards back on that play, but will be a big. Well, that's first down, or second down.
That was first down because the down didn't count.
Yeah, bring up second down.
And they're
second and about 10.
Joe, I think they're marking it back that a little bit. I think they're going to give him 4 yards. Yeah, initially I gave him 5, but they moved the down marker back. And Lamont Wilson going to come in and spell Norris at the tailback position. 3 wide receivers for Burns. Now Mooney getting the play in. And 2nd down 9. Whoa, a little trouble with the snap, but Wilson's got it. Finds his way in the middle, lowers the head. Maybe got about 6. And we'll see where they spot it. It'll be 3rd down and I got about 5, 3rd and 5, man.
Like LJ is checked back in the game. Looks like he wasn't shaking up too bad on the previous play. But like I say, if you're just tuning in, sorry about the video difficulties. They're having some issues out here with connectivity. So
4 wide receivers for Burns. Snap is back. Mooney will roll to his left and fire, and man, right there on the sideline. Wow. And it was right on the money. And he'll get about 10 or 12 yards. Let's see who that is. I think it's L.J. Allen again. So they're going to move that from the 45. Let's see where they spot it. From the 45, I think they got it at the 28. 17-yard pass play. And Mooney, again, pretty precise with that throw. Falston Pharmacy first down.
That's a tough throw to make. Like you say, flush to the left side. Precision passing. That's a next-level pass right there. That's a college-style pass right there for sure.
So 4 wide receivers for Mooney. And again, it's Wilson as the single back set. Mooney with time steps up. Now running out of time, it's going to be a sack depending on where they see. Yeah, it's going to be about a 2-yard loss as Mooney ran out of time.
Yeah, good penetration there by the Warrior defensive front. I think that's 9. Donovan Reed there. Looks like that'll bring the end to the first quarter.
Okay,
14-0 Burns.
Okay, 14-0 Burns on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
The new car inventory is growing by leaps and bounds at your locally hometown automotive dealer. That's Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Drop by their lot or go online at carterchevyofshelby.com and check them out. There's one there for you. It's car shopping made easy. And check out their pre-owned inventory as well. And it's truck season. Get a $1,000 accessory allowance. Come in for all the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. New faces, new attitudes at the all-new Carter Chevrolet of Shelby. It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Off for Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
All right, so beginning of the second quarter, and we do apologize for no video. We're still working on it. We are still working on it.
Like I said, I think the Burns sideline doesn't have video either, so it's kind of an issue all around.
Yeah,
out
we're
here
gonna
tonight.
work. We're gonna work with this other camera. It might be halftime. We're gonna figure out something with that. And it's second down. No, it should be second down, right? They had the first down, then the sack. It's second down. That's right. So on this drive, the 17-yard pass play got the first down. Then there was a sack. There's a little dispute over what down it is, but it's second down. Norris goes in motion. Little pop pass to Thompson through the middle. Got a crease for he's drugged down close to the marker. Give him about 10 on that one.
Yeah, he's going to be close to another first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Yeah, just short. So it will be third down and a yard. And not sure who the – all right. Third down and 1 for Mooney.
Yeah, ball's on the 19-yard line of East Gaston.
So 4 wide receivers in. Norris a single back set. Mooney claps the hand. Norris has the football. Bounces it out outside again. Looking for that seal block, and he's right there at the stick. We'll have to see where they mark it.
Not sure if he got it, Tom.
They're going to give him the spot.
Well, he got it.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he got it from our vantage point, but the guys up here in the box aren't too happy with that spot.
Joe, what'd you give him, 2 yards? Okay, a 2-yard run and another Falston Pharmacy first down, the 4th one of this drive. So this has been a pretty sustained drive here. As Burns took this with 4:06 left to go. They've had it over 5 minutes. And he throws it into the corner. Man is out there. Did he get the feet in? Did he get the feet in? He did. Touchdown. Who is that?
That's Ryan Thompson, I believe.
Let's see. Ryan Thompson on the reception. And that ball was at the 15, so that's going to be a 15-yard TD by Thompson.
Thompson caught it in the back corner, got 1 foot in. Man, what a catch. Mooney is flushed to his left on the play. Well executed there for Burns. Put another touchdown on the board.
Okay. All right. So it's 20-0. Burns after that touchdown to Ryan Thompson. And we are going to do something with the camera, folks, so we do apologize. I promise you we're working on it. So, extra point up and blocked. The Nealon Cole extra point is blocked. So we had the numbers bookkeeping touchdown, but no.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable, quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Clean up with a stop in at the Fallston Pharmacy in Fallston, the Happy Pharmacy. The Fallston Pharmacy has added a new household cleaning section. You'll find your favorite popular brand name cleaning items. And remember the Fallston Pharmacy for all of your prescription needs. And be sure to use their convenient drive-through window. They want to be your local hometown pharmacy. So don't worry, be happy. Stop in at the Fallston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Fallston. Like them on Facebook too.
All right, we're back. James River Equipment kickoff coming up. 15-yard TD pass to Thompson capped off a 13-play drive. Took 5:14 off the clock, 89 yards, 4 first downs for Burns. So an impressive down-the-field march for the Burns offense. And now it's Johnny Johnson set to kick off for the Bulldogs. And East Gaston will get it back with a little under 11 minutes left to go, down 20-0. So we appreciate you guys being patient with us. We're trying to get this to work. And we just had some video problems. Short kickoff, fielded about the 25-yard line, now to the 30, and drugged down by Lamont Wilson. And that's number 20, Austin Price, for East Gaston. They'll take it first down and 10. And they had a nice-looking drive their last drive before they threw an interception. But they will take it on their own 36-yard line with 10:52 left to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, East Gaston starting this drive in pretty good field position. They've been able to move the ball, just haven't been able to get it far enough to get any points on the board.
Second drive was a lot better. First drive, 3 and out. Second drive was pretty impressive. Now Burns, 5 down linemen looking for a run, and they don't get it. Play action, and Sherrill's got time. He comes out of it. He's going to try to run, and Lamont Wilson escorts him out of bounds, but he's got about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, it looks like he's got about 3 or 4.
So they're going to put it on the 40-yard line. And so it will be 2nd down and 6 from the 40-yard line. And once again, we are working on the video as we speak. And we're going to try to get that as soon as we can. 2nd down, 6 for the Warriors. Clock stopped with 10:39 left to go, second quarter. Burns up 20-0. And Sherrill, hands off, trying to find some room around the left side, a couple yards there. And that was Chase Johnson, the ball carrier. Give him 2, maybe sets down a 3rd down, long 4, short 5. Right around 5 yards to go. So 3rd down, 5, and if you're East Gaston, you're already down 20-0. You might be thinking about 2 cracks at this. And let's see if we have a timeout. We do. Burns calls a timeout, so we'll take it with him. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Leaf season is here, and this area's leaf cleanup headquarters is Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. They can make your leaf pickup easy with the new Walker mower. And they have blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws in gas and battery-powered models with name brands like DeWalt, Husqvarna, Shindawa, Red Max, and more. Clean up those leaves after your quick visit to Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
All right, so it's 3rd down, 5. Sherrill play action pass, rolls to his right. Now he's in trouble, throws and knocked away. And they're going to get Wilson for being there early on the pass interference. Is going to be a 1st down for East Gaston.
Yeah, Sherrill flushed to his right, wasn't bad coverage, but Wilson did hit him a little late. 20, I think, that's price for East Gaston. Probably would have made a catch had Wilson not hit him. I mean, just like a split second early there.
Yeah, he was a little bit early. It's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for East Gaston. So a break for the Warriors, which they desperately need, down 20-0. And ball will be spotted.
Yeah, I'll bring it all the way into Burns territory.
44-yard line. Yeah, 44-yard line.
So East Gaston looking to crack the scoreboard here. They've made a few good drives here, but unsuccessful getting it across the end zone.
Okay, so they'll take over there after the penalty, 44-yard line, first down and 10. First down of this drive comes via the penalty. Double wide receivers left. A little extra beef on the left side. Let's see if they run. They do, but they're not going anywhere. Caleb Bird in there. So that'll be a 3-yard loss. Good job by Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb met him in the backfield for a loss of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 13 for East Gaston.
And just knifed in there. They're just not going to let him run the football. They've gone with a 5-man front. And Bird's been the extra defensive lineman. You know, he got, I think that's number 10, and that's Rankin down there. And Avante Maddox, Bird, Vinson, Kavion Hopper. So now they're going to go with 4 defensive linemen. And it's going to be a pass out in the flat, caught maybe about 5 yards or so, maybe about 4. Again, that's 12, Ben Summey. And they're going to move the ball, let's see, to the 43. So they're going to give them 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 9. So if you're just joining us, sorry about the video trouble. We're working on it. Okay. It is 3rd down 9. And KTC crew is working on getting some video coverage, working on it as we speak. And triple wide receivers to the left for East Gaston, 1 to the right. And shotgun, Sherrill's got it, out in the flat. And to really not sure who he's throwing that ball to, it went short in between a couple of receivers. Nobody really had a chance at it. Incomplete pass, and East Gaston sending in the punt team. So good job by Burns. After the penalty, they come up with a stop and force the second East Gaston punt of the night. So what's it looking like up there, Matt?
We're going to get the scoreboard camera set up for our live action camera.
Okay.
And as soon as they get that running, we'll try to get that video clicked over.
Sounds good. Abernathy, foot into the ball, end over end. We'll hit it about the 17-yard line. It's going to roll all the way inside the 5. Excellent special teams play by the Warriors. They'll down it at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, that's going back Burns up deep. They got a long way to drive. 8 minutes, 28 seconds left in this first half.
Well, last drive they went 89 yards. This drive they have to go, where'd they spot that? They spotted it at the 4? I thought it was down around the 2. But I'm a good bit away from it at the 3. So in the middle. So they have it at the 3. A little bit, but not much room from that goal line, and Mooney's in the gun. Doesn't matter where we are on the field. We do this shotgun set, though. That's our formation. And Wilson, the lone setback. 4 wide receivers. Mooney claps the hand. He has it. He surveys the field. He lets it go into traffic.
Oh, what
outstanding catch by Surratt, who got up and snared it at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, excellent catch. Ball was a little bit overthrown. He jumped way high and got that for the first down. Brings it up to about the 20.
Going to mark it at about the 18-yard line, 15 yards, and a Falston Pharmacy first down. And now Burns has got a little breathing room. That was just an outstanding catch by Surratt. 4 wide receivers again. And Mooney, play action in the flat. I think that's Allen. This time they're on it. And he gets about.
No, that's Graham Warlick.
Okay, so Graham Warlick. And he'll get about 6. He'll set up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, good little screen pass. Got Warlick some action there.
And just moving the ball down the field, I mean, that's just an extension of your running game there. Just throwing that ball flat, get your guy in space.
Another great throw by Ben Mooney. Been on the mark all night.
So taking a little bit of time to get the play. Triple wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Lamont Wilson now goes to Mooney's left. And that's going to be a handoff. Lamont Wilson's got a little crease. Runs into some blue jerseys, but not before he's got close to 6 more yards, and that'll be another Folston Pharmacy first down. And you might have to go to the other one. Let's see. Nope. Don't have any video yet. Still working on it. Lamont Wilson again makes a man miss. Penalty as he breaks free into the 50, but I think that's coming back as there's some laundry on the field right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, hard run there by Wilson. Broke a couple tackles. Looks like we may have a hold on the play. Not sure.
And we have video coverage again. Thank you, Mason, for working on that.
Yeah, like I say, apologize for that. Like I said, there's been some issues out here with connectivity, but
and
so that penalty will bring us back. Is that 15 yards?
Well, it's going to be around an 11 or 12-yard penalty because it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And that's all the way back inside the Burns 20, all the way back to the 17-yard line.
So they got to get to the 41 for a first down.
Yeah, that's a 14-yard penalty.
First and 22 on the board for Burns.
Yeah, that's what they said. I think it's further than that. As Mooney's in the gun, and he's got it. He drops back, pass out in the flat. L.J. Allen nearly intercepted
Dangerous pass.
As number 3, Sheldon Clark, made a break on the ball, but incomplete. And it'll be second down and very long for Burns.
That was one of those plays where either Sheldon intercepted it, a little drop pass there, or had Burns caught it, he might would have had a lot of running room there.
And, yes, Chris White, thanks for texting in. Chris is happy we've got the video. Some others have been texting in, and we now have video, so sorry we didn't have it for about a quarter. But we have it now. And 3 wide receivers to the right. Mooney's in the gun. It's going to be a handoff. Through a little crease goes Norris. More laundry on the field.
May have another holding there for Burns.
And Burns has got the tractor stuck in reverse. As that's probably another holding. And let's see if I'm right. It is holding against Burns. And that'll be another 10-yard penalty. So Burns has had 37 yards of penalties. Counted 41 yards of penalties.
Ball's about the 14-yard line, I believe.
It's way back there. It's, inside the 15 all the way back to the 14.
Yeah, East Gaston's going to decline that penalty, actually, to bring up third down.
Bring up third down. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there, but they've declined that penalty, and they've taken the down.
That's a smart move there by East Gaston.
Yeah, so I think that's going to go in the book as a 2-yard run. And it's going to be third down and a cab ride. It's Mooney's in the gun. He's got it again. He's back. He's got time. He fires. Man-on-man coverage. Warlick! He's got it! He's got it at the 50-yard line. So outstanding catch by Graham Warlick. Give him, let's see, at least 29. 30-yard grab by Graham Warlick.
What a catch, and what a throw, too, by Ben Mooney. Over his head. It looks like he might have bobbled it a little bit, but pulls it down to bring it into East Gaston territory.
I tell you what, East Gaston has gone with some man-on-man coverage, and they've been burned a couple times. As Warlick was man for man out there and beat his man, got about 2 yards behind him, and Mooney dropped it in there. First down and 10 Burns from the East Gaston 49-yard line, and I think that's Norris bouncing around, and he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's 12. That's Ben Summey on the tackle there. He's going to lose probably 3 or 4 on the play.
So that's another tackle for loss, and that is the second tackle for loss here that I can recently think. Actually, they have 4 tackles for loss tonight. So the East Gaston defense, they've made a few plays. They just haven't been able to get off the field on third down. Clock winding, 4:24 and counting.
5:20 actually.
Oh, 5:20. I'm sorry. 5:20. Pass out in the flat. Caught. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Surratt. And he'll have about 14 yards near another first down.
Yeah, Kahari Surratt. Looks like it will be enough to move the chains. All the way up to about the 38-yard line.
So 4th first down of this drive. And that's going to move it up to the 38-yard line. So this drive started back on the 3, and now it's all the way up to the 37-yard line. So Mooney's in the gun, familiar 4 wide receiver set, and they've got Norris through a crease. There he goes forward that time, burst of speed,
Wow.
still on his feet, takes on some tacklers all the way inside the 10-yard line. So that's going to go from the 38 to the 9, give him 29 yards. And another Falston Pharmacy first down.
What a hard run there by Jeremiah. Lowered his shoulder on that guy. Took him to the ground to get a few extra yards.
I think he'd had enough of running backwards. So he just decided, maybe I'm going to try to run forward this time. And
he made up for it on that play for sure.
Joe, I gave him 29. What'd you give him, 29? 29-yard run.
Burns first and goal.
Yeah, it's their
threatening to score again here.
5th first down of this drive. And they took it back with 8:28. They've almost had it 4 minutes. So Mooney claps the hand, play action pass over the middle, broken up and incomplete. A pass intended for Ryan Thompson.
Yeah, good coverage there. I think it was Jace Rowe on the coverage there for East Gaston.
So that was the 10th play of this drive that has covered nearly 90 yards and taken over, well, just right at 4 minutes off the clock.
We got Kari Haynes checking in the game for Burns.
Yeah, they've used him on offense a little bit in that.
I like
inside
that.
slot receiver there in that trip set.
He might be our best athlete on the team, so might as well use him.
Maybe let him have a little fun. Maybe get him a touchdown.
See if we get a little jump ball.
And it's going to be play action. Mooney's going to keep it. No, he's going to try the left side. And does he get in? And he's going to mark him out at the 3-yard line. So give him at the 4. So give him a 5-yard run. Sets up 3rd down and goal.
I tell you, that's something that we don't really talk about because he really hasn't had to run much this season. But Ben Mooney's got some wheels. I tell you what.
Oh, he can run. He's a great athlete. And that was just, I thought it was going to be a play action pass, but it was actually a read option.
Yeah.
And
just did step out of bounds.
I mean, because it looked like when he faked it, he was going to take a step back and then decided to run.
Yeah, not sure if that was a design play or not, but was able to make some positive yards. Big 3rd down here for Burns.
Let's
3rd and
watch
4.
Haynes over there to the
3rd
right.
and goal.
And it's going to be Norris picks his way, trying to go the left side to the pylon. Did he get there?
Touchdown.
No, they're going to mark him out. They're going to mark him out at the 2.
Wow. I thought he got to the pylon. Maybe he stepped out before that, I guess.
Nope. He did not get in, according to the referee.
Wow.
Who was right there. The linesman was right there. I'll give him that.
Now, big 4th down. Looks like Burns will go for it. I do expect him to. Bringing in some meat up there on the front line.
And I just want to remind our listeners, Wright's Jewelry is celebrating their 85th anniversary on Thursday with a live Facebook sale. Starts at 7 p.m. Thursday, October 20th. So go see our friends. And is that a timeout, Matt?
He's got timeout. I think Burns called it.
Okay, so Burns calls a timeout, so we'll take it with him. We'll be right back.
Leaf season is here, and this area's leaf cleanup headquarters is Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. They can make your leaf pickup easy with the new Walker mower. And they have blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws in gas and battery-powered models with name brands like DeWalt, Husqvarna, Shindawa, Red Max, and more. Clean up those leaves after your quick visit to Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
All right, so it is a touchdown by Thompson. And sorry, it looks like, okay, we got a touchdown, 2-yard touchdown there by Thompson out of the Wildcat. And that was the 13th play of the drive for a 97-yard touchdown drive, Matt. And that touchdown brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping.
Yeah, Ron Thompson with that direct handoff. Put it through a little 2-yard dive there. It looks like we may be going for 2 here to make up for that block field goal or block extra point on the last one.
Okay, Nealon Cole, 2-point conversion coming up as Thompson goes in motion, and they are going to go for 2, and Mooney's back, and he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to flush to his right. He lets it go. Got a man out in the corner of the end zone, too high, incomplete. So it will be 26-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Your locally owned and operated hardware store is Main Street Hardware in Lawndale. Come check out the deals, like big wooden rockers, now on sale for $149.99. See the biggest, baddest blower on the market today by Red Max and priced at $5.99. They also carry a full line of Toro push and zero-turn mowers. Save hundreds of dollars now during their end-of-summer clearance sale. That's Main Street Hardware, 356 East Main Street, Highway 182 in Lawndale. Online at mainstreethardwareinc.com and like them on Facebook too. No matter the weather outside, Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby keeps you comfortable inside. They carry American Standard and Goodman Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. And right now, for qualified buyers, you can get a new unit for as low as $85 per month. See them for all the details. Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983 is Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com and see their page at WhatsAppShopper.com.
All right, James River Equipment kickoff coming up after that 13-play drive took 4:15 off the clock, 97 yards, capped off by the 4th down run. Thompson with a 2-yard touchdown. That was just an impressive drive, man.
Yeah, it looks like, East Gaston about stopped them there at one point. Credit Burns for staying with it. Ball's on the ground.
Yeah, and the fight, he picked it up. He's still fighting. Lamont Wilson wrestles him to the ground. And East Gaston will have it. 1st down and 10. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half. At halftime, we will have the Carter Chevrolet halftime show. So that's coming up. And East Gaston will take it on their own 32-yard line. And I tell you what, just watching them stand there, that's a lot of beef in the middle of the defense.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that's Coltrane, number 13. But Travis Coltrane looks like a middle school kid next to Avonte Maddox.
Hey, I tell you what, though, East Gaston's got some guys up front too, pretty big.
They do, but I tell you, Avonte Maddox is a big old boy, and that's going to be handoff up the middle.
Oh,
ball comes out, and it's a fumble. Let's see who's got it.
I think we may have it.
And Burns has it. So after a 1-yard run, a fumble, who got it, Joe?
I couldn't tell who got it. It might have been Johnny Johnson. I'm not sure.
We'll see. We'll try to find out who got that fumble recovery. But Burns in business now at the East Gaston 35-yard line after that one play and fumble. I tell you what, the wheels have come off the Warrior wagon.
Yeah, Burns in a prime opportunity here to get some more points on the board here before halftime. Up 26-0.
So 3 wide receivers in for Burns. No, check that. 4 wide receivers in for Burns. And single back set, I think that's
it's Jeremiah.
Yeah, it's Norris back there with him. Mooney's got it in the gun. Protection holds, lets it go. Corner of the end zone. Man's wide open. Touchdown! As Mooney threw it in a bucket, and that's going to go down as a touchdown, a 35-yard touchdown. Who got it, Joe?
That's Kahari Surratt.
So Surratt with a 35-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he just put on the Burns and just blew past the defender.
Well, the safety
wide open there for the touchdown.
The safety was coming over late, and he just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah.
So that was just a beautiful throw by Mooney, and that makes it 32-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard.
That's just straight up speed there by Surratt. Just blew right past him, and Burns will go for 2 here.
Yeah, the safety had a beat on it, but just didn't have the closing speed to knock that one away. Nealon Cole extra point and out in the flat, and that's easy money there for
that's Kahari Haynes.
Kahari Haynes gets the 2-point conversion, but that's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, and the 2-point conversion makes it 34-0 Burns. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsuppshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. Robert Morgan Funeral and Cremation has served Cleveland and Rutherford County families for over the past 8 years with compassion and care for every family they have served. It has been an honor to help you in your darkest hour. Robbie is a native of Rutherford County and is proud to open his Rutherford Chapel, located at 124 Fairhope Street in Forest City, to offer their services locally to you. Please call 704-538-8080 or 704-300-2343 for information and pricing, or visit them on the web at rsmorganfsl.com.
All right, we're back. James River Equipment coming up. Only the second one-play drive for Burns today, a 35-yard touchdown after the fumble recovery, and that's what you want to do after a sudden change, Matt.
Yeah, credit that defense for setting up that opportunity for the Burns offense.
Little pooch kick fielded around the 25 and going to be taken up to about the 32-yard line. Rugby scrum down there. But
that was Jeter there for the tackle for Burns.
So East Gaston will have it on their own 32, and they got to be a little shell-shocked now. I got to think they really thought they had a chance coming in here. As the two-point conversion, as I said, the Nealon Cole two-point conversion made 34-0. They thought they had a chance coming in here. I thought they did too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they hadn't played that bad either. You take away those 2 home run touchdowns, it's a different ball game.
And the 2 turnovers, the interception on the long drive, and then when you get the ball and fumbling on the first play of the drive, that's tough. So it's been some bad breaks for the Warriors. Trying to get something going before halftime. They will get the second half kickoff.
A little bunch set there.
Yeah, it's running play here. They got the extra beef in and ridden down, not getting away from Nick Vincent, and McGowan comes on and finishes the job. That's going to be a tackle for loss, 2-yard loss, about a 1-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I think Johnny Johnson there as well for the tackle.
They have. I will say this. The defensive coaches said they are not going to run the football, and they haven't. They've done very little on the ground.
Yep.
And they have heard us through a few passes here or there, but the game plan was Stovall and Sherrill and these guys, they're not going to be able to run the football, and they've had minimal yardage.
Well, I've been impressed with Sherrill's throwing ability, so let's see if they maybe try that again.
Triple wide receivers, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Stovall stacked up, nothing. McGowan and some others there for Burns.
I think Kahari Haynes was there for the initial hit.
And we got a Burns player a little bit slow getting up, and that's Haynes, who's going to go over to the sideline. Maybe got dinged a little, went off under his own power. Hopefully he's okay. So
not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I think he got dinged. They're giving him a little attention there. Hopefully he's okay. So it'll be 3rd down and 11. So East Gaston trying to avoid another 3 and out. And Sherrill's got it, dancing around a little bit, running out of time. Vincent and some others have got him, and they pull him down for the big sack. It was Vincent, couldn't see who else was in there. Coltrane, I think.
Vincent, I think Amari Rankin was there as well.
Rankin was there as well. So that's going to be a 7-yard sack. And that's a quick 3 and out for East Gaston after the Burns defense has 2 tackles for loss on that drive.
Yeah, Abernathy coming in to punt for East Gaston. Under 2 minutes to go in his first half. Burns is going to have another crack to get some more points out here.
Yeah, so it's Thompson back, and they're still attending to Kahari Haynes. We'll give you an update on that. Abernathy, pretty good punt. Knuckleball will hit about the 47-yard line and roll dead. It's going to roll all the way to the 41. So with 1:36 left to go in the second quarter on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard, 34-0 Burns, and they'll take over one lump more crack at it from their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, not sure if they'll be content and just try to go into halftime with this lead, or maybe I don't know if they'll try to throw the ball downfield or not.
And it's a good sign to see Kahari Haynes walking under his own power there, Matt.
Yeah, well, he did run off the field and then just kind of fell down when he got to the sidelines, but it does look like he's walking pretty good over there. So
he just got dinged, hopefully.
Yep.
He just got his something dinged. Mooney in the gun, back, throws, short pass, L.J. Allen incomplete. A little bit low. Couldn't pull it off his shoe tops. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
That's like the only bad pass of the night I've seen for Ben Mooney.
I guess it was too easy. It's right there. It was too
Absolutely.
easy. He needs to throw that 55-yard bomb in a bucket. So 2nd down and 10 for Burns. $1:32 left to go, second quarter. Thank you to Mason and the KTC team, and Matt helped him out too. Appreciate you guys getting the video back on. 4 wide receivers for Burns. Mooney back. He's flushed to his right, pointing, directing traffic, and that's going to be caught and breaks away.
Probably
and
coming
this
back.
one's coming back. There's a flag right there in the backfield, and I think that's going to be holding, and that's going to be a huge penalty because if it's at the 34-yard line, this ball is going to be marked all the way back inside the 20.
Yeah, big penalty there.
Or inside the 30, I should say. Yeah, holding.
Yeah, East Gaston was in pursuit. Almost got to Ben, but.
So let's see where it's going to be. Holding on the Bulldogs. And like I said, this is going to be a huge penalty because the ball was spotted at the 41, but if the hold's at the 34, they marked it all the way back to the 22-yard line. So that is a 19-yard penalty against the Bulldogs. That's a crusher.
Call it 2nd and 30 on the scoreboard. Looks like it might be longer than that.
I just hate that high school rule. Just 10 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
When you see a lot of those penalties in the backfield, so that definitely
I mean, whoever's on the rules committee, they need to re-examine that. And it's going to be a handoff to Norris. Smacks into some blue jerseys. He falls forward to about the 26 or 27-yard line. I'm going to give him 6 yards. And it'll be 3rd down and an Uber. And I think that what Burns is going to do is probably just take their time, snap one more play. If they can take it down inside 30 seconds from this one, they won't need to run another play, I don't think. They're going to let this run down. There's no play clock here. Did you see one, Matt? I don't see one.
I don't see one either, no.
Okay. So there's 45 seconds on the game clock. And Mooney has got it. Shotgun. Got some time. Now man in his face. Lets it go. Man is out there. Surratt caught it. That's going to put it all the way down to the 32-yard line. So another great throw and catch, Matt.
Yeah, good catch there by Surratt. It wasn't bad coverage there by Higgins of East Gaston, but
what'd you give him? 41?
Brings it up to about the 34-yard line.
So that's a Falston Pharmacy first down. And now 28 seconds and counting as Mooney's in the gun again. He's back, got some time over the middle, caught, and pushes it to the 24-yard line or so, gain of about close to 8 yards, and I think that we've got a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs.
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wright's custom jewelry designs.
Including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone as we are a rare gem trusted by this community for 85 years strong.
Mooney rolls to his right, lets it go. Man is out there, but he's out of bounds. So that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, good. That was a good catch for Warlick, but about 2 yards out of bounds.
Yeah, he was pretty well out of bounds, so this will be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, 12 seconds left in this first half.
Well, I guess you're not going to try a 42-yard field goal.
Yeah, that might be a little out of Camacho's range, although he has been pretty automatic on his extra points this year.
So it is 3rd down. The first down may be fairly irrelevant, but if they get a first down, clock will stop, and then they'll have one more crack at it. Conceivably 2 plays here with 13 seconds left to go. And it'll be 4 wide receivers for Burns. Mooney's got it. He's back. He lets it go across the middle. Man is there, knocked away. Great defensive play there. I think that's number 20. And that's
Austin Price.
Austin Price.
Yeah, credit the young man with a good diving deflection there.
So
Graham Warwick had a step on him.
So that goes down as a nice PBU for the East Gaston defense. 9.3 seconds left to go, and Burns changing out some personnel. And let's see what they got. They're going to go with Ryan Thompson. What they're going to do here is put Ryan Thompson in the Wildcat and try to get a first down. Then maybe call a timeout and take a crack at the end zone. Thompson tries the right side, through a little crease. There he goes. He's got some room. He's falling forward, but there's only 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They stop it. He gets it to the 12.
So Burns will get one crack at the end zone here.
To the 8. I'm going to give him 15 yards and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, and we might see a Camacho field goal here. Not sure.
Let's see. So that's going to be a timeout for Burns. We'll take it with him.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment powered by Vanguard from Ellie's Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with the Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engines. Power up with the Skag from Ellie's Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at elliessupplyinc.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
Well, I guess that was a quick timeout, Matt, because they were back on the field, and Camacho hits the field goal to make it 37-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. So good kick by Camacho.
Yep. Yeah, that'll take us into halftime. Like I say, Burns up 37-0 here at East Gaston.
So Carter Chevrolet bringing you the halftime show, and Joe Weibrel over here on the stats. So he's going to tally them up, and Matt will give it to you. I'll give you some drive summaries, the scoring summary, but it's been all Bulldogs tonight. 37-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. No matter the weather outside, Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby keeps you comfortable inside. They carry American Standard and Goodman Heating and Air Conditioning Systems. And right now, for qualified buyers, you can get a new unit for as low as $85 per month. See them for all the details. Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983 is Bill Shuford Heating and Air. 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com and see their page at whatsupshopper.com. Your locally owned and operated hardware store is Main Street Hardware in Lawndale. Come check out the deals, like big wooden rockers, now on sale for $149.99. See the biggest, baddest blower on the market today by Red Max and priced at $599. They also carry a full line of Toro push and zero-turn mowers. Save hundreds of dollars now during their end of summer clearance sale. That's Main Street Hardware, 356 East Main Street, Highway 182 in Lawndale. Online at mainstreethardwareinc.com and like them on Facebook too.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Leaf season is here, and this area's leaf cleanup headquarters is Hojo Power Sports and Equipment in Shelby. They can make your leaf pickup easy with the new Walker mower. And they have blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws in gas and battery-powered models with name brands like DeWalt, Husqvarna, Shindawa, Red Max, and more. Clean up those leaves after your quick visit to Hojo Power Sports and Equipment, 110 Grigg Street off South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Online at hojopower.net. Clean up with a stop into the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, the Happy Pharmacy. The Falston Pharmacy has added a new household cleaning section. You'll find your favorite popular brand name cleaning items. And remember the Falston Pharmacy for all of your prescription needs. And be sure to use their convenient drive-through window. They want to be your local hometown pharmacy. So don't worry, be happy. Stop in at the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston. Like them on Facebook too.
Hey, I'm Joey Logano, and if you're looking for affordable quality equipment, James River delivers.
Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low-rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Request a quote online at jamesriverequipment.com.
James River delivers affordable quality.
Robert Morgan Funeral and Cremation has served Cleveland and Rutherford County families for over the past 8 years with compassion and care for every family they have served. It has been an honor to help you in your darkest hour. Robbie is a native of Rutherford County and is proud to open his Rutherford Chapel, located at 124 Fairhope Street in Forest City, to offer their services locally to you. Please call 704-538-8080 or 704-300-2343 for information and pricing, or visit them on the web at rsmorganfsl.com.
All right, welcome back to the Carter Chevrolet Halftime Show. I want to make sure we mention again that Wright's Jewelry, celebrating their 85th anniversary this Thursday, they're going to have a live Facebook sale. This starts at 7 p.m. next Thursday. That's October 20th at 7 p.m. Once again, that's a live Facebook sale, 85th anniversary for Wright's Jewelry. Starts at 7 p.m. Thursday, October 20th. So click online, see what they've got, support Wright's Jewelry, and thank you for supporting Burns High School football. Matt, what do you have on the stat sheet?
Joe's still working on that over there, so if you want to run down the
I guess
I'll
do the drive summaries. 37-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Started out today, Burns, first play, 53-yard touchdown to L.J. Allen. And the extra point by Camacho was good. At that point, it was 7-0. East Gaston forced on a 3-and-out. Burns gets it back on a 7-play drive that took 67 yards. Was finished off by a 22-yard run by Norris. Extra point was good. 14-0 at that point. After an East Gaston interception, Burns scores again on an 89-yard march. 13 plays, took 5:14 off the clock. Capped off by a 15-yard touchdown reception by Thompson. The extra point was no good. At that point, it was 20-0. So after another East Gaston punt, and Burns was pinned on its own 3, but that didn't stop him from going 97 yards on 13 plays in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That one capped off by Thompson, his second touchdown of the night, 2-yard run. And the 2-point conversion was no good. At that point, it was 26-0. East Gaston fumbled on that next possession, and Burns wasted no time. 35-yard TD pass, Kahari Surratt from Ben Mooney. Extra point was a 2-point conversion by Kahari Haynes, a pass from Mooney to Haynes. That made it 34-0. After a quick 3-and-out, worth 2 tackles for loss on the next East Gaston possession, Burns got it back, took 7 plays. What's that? Took 7 plays, and they took that ball on their own 41 and marched it down. I want to check my math on here. I want to say it was a 50-yard drive and a 27-yard field goal by Ansley Camacho. That made it 37-0 at that point, and that was right as the first half ended. So total dominance by the Bulldogs. And that's your scoring summary. Once again, that's on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. And now, stat sheet. Yes, no?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, so Matt's going to give you some stats.
Yep. Ben Mooney, we got him 17 completions, 23 attempts, 278 yards.
He won 2 touchdowns. I think he had at least one there. Receiving, L.J. Allen, 4 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Kahari Surratt, 6 catches, 118 yards. Big first half there by Surratt. Rushing, we got Jeremiah, 11 runs for 11 carries, 85 yards. And defense, what we got there for defense, Tom?
You go.
You ready?
Yep.
Looks like we got McGowan. Let's see, 7 tackles there by Marshall McGowan leading the defense for Burns tonight.
All right, so Marshall McGowan having another big night on defense, and I just want to give a little credit to that defensive line. I know I've called those numbers out a number of times, but I think they were pretty much determined not to let East Gaston run the football, their bread and butter, and so far they've been very successful tonight.
The front line has been awesome tonight. Like I say, they came in expecting to run the ball. Like I said, they averaged 270-something yards a game, as a team rushing, and so far tonight, Burns is, I don't know what their stats are, but very minimal for sure.
All right, so we are about 4 minutes or so away from the second half kickoff. Like I said, this has been total domination by Burns, more than I expected. I thought East Gaston at least maybe had a puncher's chance if they can get that run game going. But I tell you what's hurt them. The explosive play for a one-play drive twice.
Yep.
A 53-yard touchdown, a 35-yard touchdown, one-play drives, and the turnovers. The fumble, which was immediately turned into a touchdown, and the interception, which was turned into a touchdown.
Yep.
So it's just when you're outmanned a bit, you cannot afford to turn the ball over.
Yeah, those 2 plays, kind of took the wind out of their sails a little bit. And, also they had 2 turnovers, fumble and the interception. It looked like there was a drive there. They gained like 2 or 3 first downs. Cheryl dropped back and threw the ball a little bit. They advanced the ball a little bit. So, they showed flashes that they could do some on offense. But like I say, credit this, Bulldog defense for standing tall and, throwing a shutout so far tonight.
So they did force 2 turnovers. And I want to put here they had a 3-and-out. They had 5 playing out, 3-and-out. So they forced 2 turnovers and 2 3-and-outs.
Yeah, and we've capitalized, I think, on both of those turnovers, so that's key.
So good job by the Burns defense tonight. You're listening to the Carter Chevrolet halftime show. We're going to step away for a few more minutes, working towards that second half kickoff, which will be brought to you by James River Equipment. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burns High School football, brought to you by West End Sales.
The new car inventory is growing by leaps and bounds at your locally hometown automotive dealer. That's Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Drop by their lot or go online at carterchevyofshelby.com and check them out. There's one there for you. It's car shopping made easy. And check out their pre-owned inventory as well. And it's truck season. Get a $1,000 accessory allowance. Come in for all the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. New faces, new attitudes at the all-new Carter Chevrolet of Shelby. It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Off for Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts, too. One big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk of I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care today and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they are COVID-19 compliant, taking all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000, 704-669-4000, or visit the website at bayada.com. Bay Out of Home Healthcare. They love what they do. You'll get more than a fair deal at Shelby Heating and Air. And to celebrate the return of the Cleveland County Fair, Shelby Heating and Air is now offering a fair service call special of just $55. That's right, get a heating system checkup service call for just $55. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heating and Air discount on qualifying systems. Call today at 704-487-7877 and schedule your service appointment today. Shelby Heating and Air, online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you. Ram Power Days are here at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Get the deals that deliver the power. Now get 0% APR financing plus $750 loyalty bonus cash when financed through Chrysler Capital on the new 2022 Ram 250 and Ram 350 models. Ram Power Days going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
Well, we're back. Carter Chevrolet halftime show, 37-0 Burns on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. I'm going to tell you one more time on this halftime show about Wright's Jewelry celebrating their 85th anniversary this Thursday with a live Facebook sale. Starts at 7 p.m. next Thursday, October 20th at 7 p.m. One more time, that's next Thursday, October 20th at 7 p.m. So Wright's Jewelry, they've been in business for 85 years. I think everybody in Fallston at some time or the another has been to that. And I'll tell you a story. One time in 1999, I went to Wright's Jewelry and bought Miss Jackie Senafani her engagement ring. That's where it came from.
All right.
Yeah. So Wright's Jewelry been in business for a long, long time. So thank you to Wright's
I graduated with Jennifer Betty. You might remember her. Jennifer Lee. So good family and good business out there.
Good family, good business. They've been down there a long time. Go see them. Right down there in downtown Fallston. Here in Mount Holly, it is 37-0. I mean, this has just been a beatdown. I mean, this Burns defense, I just think, has just been outstanding. They've been phenomenal in this half, and I look for more of the same in the second half.
Yeah, like I say, we get to 42, we do get a running clock, so I'm sure that's in the coach's mind to, score quick and get in, get out of here. But we want to work on. We don't want to just. They need to focus on fundamentals and try to, if they can improve on anything, get the reps in and In 2 weeks, you've got the big.
I was going to say you got a big game coming up in a couple weeks that you need to prepare for.
And that is going to be a huge game, literally, for all the marbles. Now, we know that Shelby had a little bit of a tough time with their non-conference schedule, but that means nothing in this conference. Both teams have a high probability of being undefeated as Shelby last night defeated Bessemer City. I want to say it was 45-0 defeat of Bessemer City. They moved their game up to Thursday, and for reasons I guess I don't want to elaborate on. I'm not really sure.
Yep.
And I know that coach over there, my friend from a long time back, back ever since high school. Chris Emery said he was going to listen tonight and watch a little bit. So hopefully Chris is enjoying the ball game. I'm sure taking some notes.
Well, like I
a little
say,
advantage for them not to have a game tonight.
Shelby is always going to have a good team. Don't let those 2 or 3 losses fool you. They're going to be a very dangerous team come the end of the season in 2 weeks. It's going to be a tough game. Always is a tough game, Shelby and Burns.
They play tough competition. It's not like they were playing, lost to Kings Mountain. I mean, that's pretty tough competition. They played them tough. You got to consider when you have a loss, you got to consider who that loss was to.
I was going to say, if Kings Mountain don't win the state championship this year, I'm going to be very surprised.
I'll tell you what.
They got a heck of a team.
They look pretty good. And here.
Looks like we got Johnny Johnson out
pooch
the punt.
kick. And James River Equipment kickoff goes out of bounds, and that's not what you want to do. So East Gaston will take it, I believe, on the 35-yard line. So that ends up as a 10-yard penalty against Burns, because if it goes into the end zone, I think they bring it out to the 25. So that's going to be at the 35-yard line.
Well, anytime you do those pooch kicks like that, you do run the risk of going out of bounds, trying to kick it to one side or the other.
And it has been Johnny Johnson on the kickoffs and Camacho on the extra points and field goals. And as we said, Camacho did hit that field goal right before halftime.
So let's see what East Gaston does here on offense.
Triple wide.
They're trying to pass the ball a bit.
Triple wide receivers right. Handoff, I think that's Stovall, and he's fighting for yards. There's no quitting these kids, and he'll get about 2 yards.
I think that was actually 6. I think that's Chase Johnson sticking to the game plan and keeping the ball on the ground so far.
So 4 yards. And really for East Gaston, you're looking for improvement here in the second half. As second down, I'm going to give him 4 yards on that. Is that what you gave him, Joe? Did you give him 4? Yeah. Yeah, it's in between, but I'm going to give him 4 yards. And East Gaston in no real hurry. They're slowing down the game a little bit. Same formation, triple wide receivers to the right, one to the left. And Sherrill's in the gun. Play action, throws it out there. Man is out there, caught, first down, a little bit more. Going to give him about 7 yards in a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, it's 19. Don't have that on my roster for East Gaston. Like I said, that's why I'm surprised they hadn't thrown the ball more, because, every time he's thrown, it's like he's a pretty smooth, polished passer. They've had some success. So.
And, we were talking to Ben Mooney's dad. He said that Sherrill works out occasionally with Ben, and said he's a great kid and works hard at his game, and a good-looking pass there.
Yeah, he's definitely got an arm for sure.
And now ball out to the 48-yard line. So I guess I'm going to give him 9 yards on that pass, not 7. And back in the gun. Pump fakes. He's in trouble. He's hit. He keeps his feet. He's hit again. He's sacked. So that'll be behind the line of scrimmage. Not sure who to give that one to. So we're going to give that to 3.
That's
23.
McGowan.
Marshall McGowan with a sack. So they was back in on him before he knew what to do. And tried to bounce out of it, but couldn't. So behind the sticks, second down and 12. And they've been behind the sticks a lot tonight.
Yeah, it's been all night for this East Gaston offense.
So first down, single wide receiver out to the right. And they're going to try to run in. I think that's Coltrane that gets him behind. I'll tell you what, he knifed in there and knocked down Ben Summey.
Yeah, he was all in the backfield there. Coltrane. It's like it's about a 3 or 4 yard loss. Offense looks like they'll stay out on the field, which, what do you got to lose in this situation?
Well, third down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Check that.
Yeah.
I thought it was 4. My bad.
No, it's third down, and these games sort of get like that.
I swear I thought it was fourth down.
It'll get like that occasionally as you start thinking about, maybe what's in the fridge when you get home. And it's going to be third down, 17. Sherrill fires off the hands, and that was for Summey, incomplete. And it'll be third down and very long.
That ball had some zip, and he put it right on the money, but Summey just dropped it. Still he's diving a little bit. Wouldn't have been a routine, but now we got fourth down, and we do have Abernathy out to punt for East Gaston.
Abernathy's might have to ice down his leg a little bit tomorrow. He's been out there a lot to punt. And Ryan Thompson, I don't think we've had a return yet, have we, off a punt?
I don't think so. I think We
Let's
may
see if
see
get
one
this-
here. Nope.
No, he's going to bounce, and Thompson picks
gonna
it
catch
up.
it.
There he goes, about his 18. Works his way to the left. He's to the 30. He's to the 35. Backs up, and he'll be smacked there. And Burns will start at around its own 33-yard line.
Yeah, about a 10-yard return there for Ryan Thompson.
I tell you what, it was about the 18. And, yeah, you're right, to the 32, 31. Give him about 13 yards. And that could be a little dangerous.
Yeah, I thought he should have let that ball go, but good job for Ryan for securing it and making some positive yards out of it.
All right. 30-yard line. Triple wide receivers to the right. It's Norris up the middle, through a little crease, knocked down. Didn't get much, maybe a yard.
I think that's 33, looks like East Gaston Moebs, or however you pronounce that.
So second down, and give him about a yard and a half. I'm going to keep it a yard on the stat sheet. I don't know what the wise eyes of Joe Weibrel has on that. He gave me a yard, so that's what I'm sticking with. And it is second down and 8 or 9. And I will say it's a military appreciation night here, so thanking the veterans. Good thing for East Gaston to do. And throw out in the flat. Surratt's got about 32 to the 35. Looks like it was a face mask. Yep. And the refs got it. I tell you what, the laundry came in from all over the place. That was a pretty obvious face mask.
Yeah, pretty blatant there.
So Akari Surratt gets it up to about the where are they going to mark it? The 40. So we're going to give him about 8 on the pass, and then the penalty is going to give them the Falston Pharmacy first down.
And that'll take them across midfield. 43-yard line's where they'll spot it.
So they could.
That's 47. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yep.
They could ill afford that. I mean, that was just, you can't get a major penalty and give Burns that free first down. You might have had him third down and short, and Norris makes his way out there, but he's smacked in the mouth by 19. He'll be thrown for, I think, a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, I think it's 9, actually. Donovan Reed. Another good job by East Gaston. Little interior defense.
It's about 4 or 5 tackles for loss for East Gaston. So, if I'm impressed with anything with this East Gaston team, it's that front 4.
Yeah, they got some big guys up front there, and they play well tonight.
They've gotten a couple sacks. They've gotten in Mooney's face a couple times, flushed him out of the pocket.
I'd like to see Jeremiah, get a ball on a little sweep or something. Try to get him out in open field.
So triple wide receivers, throw out in the flat, and that is Thompson who makes a man miss, and he's dancing down the sideline. I'm not sure where he went out of bounds. We'll have to check the spot.
Looks like he's close to the 40-yard line. Will be a few yards shy of the first down.
Yeah. Give him a 7-yard pass there, and that's just, like I said, that's an extension of the running game, as they've got 3 out there, 2 to block, 1 to catch the pass. And
yeah, they can do that all night long right there. It's like about 3rd and 3, I guess, on the down the field.
If you're just joining us, 37-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. Mooney in the gun, has the ball, got time, fires over the middle. Receiver was not ready as Warlick was just making his break. So not on the same page, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. I think Warlick was looking at left shoulder, Ben was looking right shoulder.
They're going to go for it. They're going to leave the offense out on the field on 4th down and 3. And I don't really think it's unsportsmanlike. It's just football. And Mooney gets East Gaston a jump offside. Wow.
Yeah, that's not what you want if you're East Gaston. That'll move the chains, and for another Burns first down.
And that's a Falston Pharmacy first down as the ball moved to the 35-yard line. So Mooney's looking over at the sideline, and just when it rains, it pours, man. And East Gaston eager to make that stop and just jumps offside. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Mooney claps the hands. Handoff, Norris through a little crease, puts the head down, and for a little guy, he can push the pile, Matt.
Yeah, right up the middle. Good positive yards, probably gained 6 or 7 on the play.
So they're going to move it to the 30, give him 5 yards, 2nd down and 5. And how many yards did he have at halftime?
I think he had
somewhere around 50?
Like 60, 70 maybe.
Okay. 69 at halftime, so working his way towards a 100-yard game.
Let's see if Burns goes deep here.
What's that? 85 now. Mooney rolls, fires, caught, and pushed out of bounds, and that's got to be a penalty, and here comes the flags again. And that's just Ben Summey, a little frustration there. Surratt had the ball, Kamari Surratt, and just threw him down out of bounds.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a 5-yard pass and then 15 yards on top of it.
Yeah, well out of bounds on that play. Like I said, probably a little frustration setting in there.
Yep, 35 yards in penalties against the Warriors on this drive alone.
That'll bring Burns into the red zone up to right at the 10, so we'll have first and goal. Burns with 6 minutes, 53 seconds left in his third quarter.
Yeah, tough penalty there. Tough sledding for the Warriors. And, they had, like I said, they had some aspirations of staying in this game. Just never happened from the get-go. First play touchdown, and it's just been no looking back for the Bulldogs. 4 wide receivers, and it's going to be It's going to be Mooney on the read option, keeps it, touchdown. So that's a 10-yard touchdown brought to you by Numbers Bookkeeping, and that makes it 43-0, man.
Yeah, everybody keyed in on Jeremiah. I think the whole defense was fooled. Ben Mooney ran right up the middle. And like I said earlier, Ben Mooney has got some wheels. You see how fast he hit that hole and went up the middle. Talking to his dad, Patrick, at halftime, said he ran a 4.540 in his tryout at Davidson, I think. So that's some speed right there.
So that's an 8-play, 67-yard drive. Camacho in for the extra point, and the Nealon Cole extra point is good. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Your score, 44-0.
It's time to power up. Power up with Skag Power Equipment powered by Vanguard from Ellie's Supply Company in Polkville. The Vanguard is now available on the Skag Tiger Cat and the Skag Patriot models. See the Skag Tiger Cat 52-inch mower with Vanguard 810cc 28 horsepower EFI engine, or the Skag Patriot available in 52 and 61-inch cuts with the Vanguard 810cc 26 horsepower engines. Power up with a Skag from Ellie's Supply Company, Highway 182 in Polkville, online at elliesupplyinc.com.
They're everywhere. Your yard, your kitchen, your bedroom. Invading your home and property, spreading disease, and destroying everything in their path. If you don't act, they'll multiply, crawling ever closer to you and your family. The only thing they fear is the web. Nealon Cole Termite and Pest Control. Call today for their new service special and save $25. Bugs, beware of the web.
We're back. 8-play, 67-yard drive, capped off by a 10-yard TD run by Ben Mooney, and it's all over but the crying. It's 44-0, and the clock will run after this kickoff. It's fielded by East Gaston Warrior. Ball's on the ground, but covered back up, so East Gaston will take it on their own 32-yard line. And
yeah, Lamont Wilson stripped it there, but
and the clock, yeah, and the clock will run. Yeah, he was able to get back on it. Was that Wilson that stripped it? You said?
Yeah, Wilson almost recovered it, but good job, East Gaston recovering it. Like I say, we do have a running clock. It's at 6 minutes, 23 seconds in this third quarter.
All right, want to mention one more time, Wright's Jewelry celebrating their 85th anniversary on Thursday with a live Facebook sale starting at 7 p.m. next Thursday, October 20th. And run through the middle. I think that's Stovall. No, that's 6.
Yeah, that's Johnson taken down by Kahari Haynes there.
So that's going to be, and glad to see you call Kahari Haynes' name.
Absolutely.
Means he's okay.
So I get about 2nd and 2 on the field for East Gaston.
Yeah. So Burns will have Cherryville next week. Want to also remind everybody that homecoming parade and school will be dismissed at 2 o'clock next Friday. Run through the middle. I think is that 6 again?
It's another hard run. Johnson will be enough for the first down.
So I believe that is the second first down of the half for the Warriors.
So a couple good run plays there by East Gaston.
And this is against the Burns starters. You know, Maddox is still out there. Hopper's still out there. I think that this will be the last series for the Burns starting defense. Pretty sure that some of the reserves, although they did get a game yesterday, Matt, the JVs won 28-14.
Yep.
So finally got a JV game. And a little pop pass, and that's going to be Ben.
Not sure if he leaped his. You know, is that legal in high school football to hurdle a defender?
Yeah, you can hurdle. You can't do it in baseball.
I didn't think you could in high school football.
You're probably thinking of the baseball rule because you're a baseball guy. You can't hurdle a guy in baseball unless he's laying on the infield dirt. Can't hurdle him. But in football, you can do that. You know who does that a lot? Kareem Hunt for the Browns does that a lot.
Well, I knew you couldn't in NFL, but I swore that that high school that we got penalized at for a few times, but maybe not.
So 2nd down and 5 as the Warriors have run 3 plays. They've kept it on the ground this drive, and it's going to be another run play right up the middle. There's big Avonte Maddox and some others that say, you're not coming in the middle of the defense. And it's going to go for no gain, 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that's Maddox and Kavion. Was that Kavion Bonner in? Yeah.
74,
yep.
Yeah.
Seeing some action on defense.
It's Kavion Hopper and Kayvon Bonner, and I always mess that.
Kayvon, sorry about that.
Yeah. But I always, because they're both great kids. Both had them in class.
Yeah, I know he plays a lot of O-line. I hadn't seen him much on D-line there.
Bonner plays a lot of offensive line. 3rd down, 5. And snap back. Thrown out in the flat. And is it picked off? Is it picked off? And what's the call from the referee? Is incomplete.
Yep, yeah. L.J. Allen about come up with the interception there. It's a tough throw into a lot of traffic there.
And Abernathy will come on. A little surprised they're going to punt.
Yeah, I am too. 4th and 4. You know, what do you have to lose? But I guess.
Like to see if Graham Warlick's going to get in there and run a little quarterback, Matt.
They might see him here. They may wait till the 3rd quarter or 4th quarter to do that. And we do have L.J. Allen back deep for Burns.
And punt is back, and L.J. watches it go over his head and roll down. It's going to be
Pretty
another great kid. Tell this Abernathy kid's going to be the –
he's had a lot of practice tonight. So.
Yeah, he's had a lot of practice tonight. But he pins him down. And, again, he's done an outstanding job punting tonight, and that is Trip Abernathy. That's his 2nd punt inside the 5.
So we do have Ben out. That's what they have been doing on these games is letting Ben, play out the 3rd quarter, and Graham has been coming in the 4th quarter and playing.
So with a running clock, 2:14 left to go. Your score was 37-0 at halftime, and after the touchdown, that put it over the 42-point threshold. Glad to see the Burns High Band out here tonight.
They always travel well, for sure.
And it's going to be handoff up the middle, and that's Lamont Wilson. And give him a pretty nice run there on 1st down. Give him about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, get a little run to the left side there.
And I tell you, we're 1 week closer to really the game in this conference, Burns versus Shelby.
Yeah, got one more after next week, and then you're right. That's got that one marked on the calendar for sure. I think the whole county does.
Yep. And that's going to be a fun one. And looking at the schedule, I want to make sure I say it right. They will play that game at home.
Yeah, good hard run there by Wilson, left side, to move the chains again. Yeah, you're right. We got closing out the season with 2 home games, and hopefully we can carry that over and stay at home for a few more weeks in the postseason as well.
Well, see, I think regardless.
Depends on the outcome of the Shelby Burns
game. We'll get
game.
one home playoff game regardless. If you want to stay home for a long time, you got to win that conference. You got to. You got a shot at that number 1, that number 2 seed, and you'll be home for a long time if you can keep winning.
If we can, beat Shelby, I think we got a good chance of being a 1 or 2, at least a 2.
Shotgun Mooney out in the flat. Thompson, he's to the 30, makes a man miss. Stiff arm, 25. Boy, keeps his balance in bounds. A nice play, but he goes out about the 28-yard line, or let's see, the 20. Yeah, I had it right. 28. 20. Where do you go out of bounds?
Calling him back about the 29-yard line, but
the dial-a-down man looked like he just stepped out of the local pub. He was walking back and forth. But it's okay. It's right there, a 9-yard pass play. And
that'll be
second
the end.
Down and
that'll
1.
draw it into the 3rd quarter.
All right. So end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back.
Tops Pizza and Pasta in Boston is happy to help sponsor the broadcast of Burns High football. For over 22 years, Tops Pizza and Pasta has been serving this area with the best pizza around. Come one or come all. Eat in their big dining room. Pick it up or have it delivered by calling 704-538-3344. Pizza, pasta dinners, wings, subs, salads, sides, and even desserts. Come by before the big game. You'll be glad you did at Tops Pizza and Pasta, 4813 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Boston. Open Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., 10:30 a.m. to 9, Friday and Saturday. Closed on Sundays. Online at topspizzaandpasta.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. That's the theme of the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Boston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home on Dixie Street in Cherryville. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. For more information, visit the websites at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, both giving you the gift of comfort for you and your family.
We're back, and it is 2nd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. And let's see, is that Mooney still in there, or is that Warlick?
It's like, yeah, Warlick's in the game now, QBing for Burns.
Warlick is in the game, and clock is running.
They got Little John in the backfield. Looks like he'll get the handoff.
He'll get the handoff, moves the pile. He's about the 31-yard line.
Appears he has enough for the first down, but
that should be a Falston Pharmacy first down.
See what the call is on the field.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. So as time winds down, let me get it one more time. Wright's Jewelry celebrating their 85th anniversary this Thursday. Live Facebook sale starts at 7 p.m. Once again, that's Thursday, October 20th. Go see our friends at Wright's Jewelry. Check out their Facebook online sale. Thursday, October 20th, 7 p.m. Thank you to Wright's Jewelry for supporting Burns High School football. And it's a handoff up the middle and slam to the ground. Is that Little John?
It's Little John, yep.
And let's see what Trezell gets. Nothing on that run. Say no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
So we've got Michael Ellis in the game as well for Burns.
Big 79, I believe that's Andrew McKnight.
Yep.
33, Zach Courier in the game. Let's see, is that Johnny Johnson at wide receiver?
Yeah, lined up left there, yep.
So some of the guys getting a little playing time. Of course, Johnny plays a lot on defense. And that's Little John picking his way and doesn't get much, does he? As the East Gaston defenses, there's no quitting that front four. And I tell you what, that front four is pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad at all for sure. Even Norris has had issues, running up the middle tonight. Yeah, he's had success bouncing to the outside, but most of the time up the middle, he's been shut down.
So Warlick, let's see if they let him put it in the air. 3rd down and 7. And claps the hands, and he'll keep it himself on the read option and slams his way. Rugby scrum, he'll get about 3 yards. But we're going to see something we have not seen tonight from Burns, a punt.
Yeah, they may go for it, though. You never know. Let's see.
They may want to work on the punt. Nope, they're going to stay. They're going to keep the offense on the field. You're right.
Hey, let the boys get the reps in.
And the native's not very happy with the call. But I guess I can kind of understand why. I can see both sides of it. You want to get your guys some reps, your offensive some reps, and other people might see it as you're rubbing that in a little bit.
Well, they may not even run a play here.
Yeah, I think they're going to let it run all the way down, take the 5-yard penalty, and then punt the football. That's what they're going to do. So, and for some reason they stopped the clock.
I think they called timeout.
They called a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years. You'll get more than a fair deal at Shelby Heated and Air. And to celebrate the return of the Cleveland County Fair, Shelby Heated and Air is now offering a fair service call special of just $55. That's right, get a heating system checkup service call for just $55. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heated and Air discount on qualifying systems. Call today at 704-487-7877 and schedule your service appointment today. Shelby Heating and Air, online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
And that's a fake punt to Kahari Haynes. And a fake punt. And how many yards are you going to give him on that, Joe? And that's, I guess, Matt, you want to work on that and show it on film for some of your competition.
Yeah, well, I mean,
at the same time,
I definitely didn't see that coming.
I can understand why that may be seen as a little vinegar in the wound. So Burns keeps possession in the 24-yard line. What'd you give him on that, Joe? 41-yard run by Kahari Haynes, and it is a Falston Pharmacy first down. So Burns keeps possession with 7.5 to go, and throw out in the flat, incomplete. And the only thing I can think of, Matt, is once you put that on tape, now somebody's got to account for it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm all for, you know, the guys getting the reps in, especially Graham in a backup spot. You never know when he might be called in action. So.
And you don't know, something else you don't know, did the coach call that or did the player call that? Because I remember when Greg Lloyd was our blocking back, he could call that himself. The coaches let him call that. So that might have been a player call. And that is Little John. He's going to be wrapped up. Gain of about 1. Yes. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. And moving very quickly, we're at 6.5 left to go. And once again, while we've got time, let me do it one more time. That Burns High School football is brought to you by West End Sales. And we're going to have the post-game show coming up. Brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home. We'll have some awards to give out. Sponsors include S&R Auto Sales, Homestar Financial.
A little pass and catch there, Graham Morlett.
And that is number 20 on the reception.
Yeah, that's Michael Ellis there for the reception.
So that's a pass of 3 yards, 4th down. And clock continues to run. And it looks like Burns is going to run one more play.
Go for it, Coach.
some of the hucksters in the box not happy with that fake punt. But, you know, I mean, I guess I would have mixed feelings about that. Two ways to look at it, isn't there? There's always two ways to look at it. And it is 4th down. Little John runs into a wall, gets away from one, slung down.
Yeah, good job there, but defensive front from East Gaston. I think that's Chase Johnson.
So that's a loss of 3 and a turnover on downs. And I guess, Matt, we didn't see a Burns punt after all, did we?
Yeah. Hey, you would think, you know, we would want to work on a punt as well. I don't know, but
you know,
probably punt a few times against Shelby.
One thing I never do is second guess the coach. They have reasons for what they do. 4-man front for Burns, and 3 linebackers there. Some of the reserves getting a little time in there, running play and stop there, a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
That was Johnson there on that carry for East Gaston. Like I say, 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in this ball game.
And, you know, I guess there's only been one score in the second half.
Yep.
The Mooney touchdown. So game was out of hand by halftime, and we've got some scores from around the area I'll give you here in a second. And Cheryl's pass is incomplete. And I need to give you some of the scores. Kevin Hastings sending you those scores. Crest 28-7 over Forest View. West Lincoln 42-13 over West Caldwell. Thomas Jefferson 20-0 over Cherryville. That's a bit of a surprise. South Point 14-7 over Ashbrook. Ford North Lincoln tied at 17. Polk County up on Chase. Chase undefeated. Polk County 21, Chase 14.
I think Chase is down the running back. McCombs is out for the year, right?
But they've been winning the last couple without him. But I think that'd be a mild upset. Maiden 28-26 over Bunker Hill. Kings Mountain 21-14 over Kramer. Hickory 42-15 over West Iredell as the plays on the field as Cheryl lowers the head and gets about a yard. Watauga 27-0 over High Brighton. That win looks better and better, doesn't it, Matt? That win over Watauga.
Absolutely, yeah. We forget about that game. That was definitely a good victory for Burns.
Yeah, it's East Burke 10-7 over Lincolnton. East Lincoln 20-0 over St. Stephen's. Hayesville 13-7 over Swain County. Brevard 33-0 over Patton. Freedom up by 21-20 over Ashe County. Let's see here. Mountain Island Charter 14-7 over Bishop McGinnis. And run through there. Give him the first down. Just give it to him. Keep us.
I think you got enough for it anyway.
I'm trying to get out of this press box alive. Give him the first down. So East Gaston will keep the football with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Oh boy, it does go by quick once they start that running clock.
Yeah, we got 81 out there for Burns. Not sure who that is.
81, we got him on this roster. That is Frank Borgia.
Trying to give him a little recognition there.
So some of the Burns reserves. We got 65 out there as well. And 65 on this roster. Can you tell, Matt? 65 on
65. I don't have that on my roster.
On this one.
I don't have it on that one either.
Don't? Okay,
Nope.
Might be some of the JVs.
Yeah, probably.
I want to say that
guys.
might be Devon Parrott.
Going back to that Watauga game, you know, they're 6-1 on the year. Like that's
Only
a
lost
very
us.
quality team that we beat, and that's a 4A team. So
Yeah, pass out in the flat, stop very quickly, and it was I think it was 13 on the stop.
that's 33. I think
33.
it's Zach Courier, I believe.
Courier on the stop, and
Yep.
they get a flag, and I think what they're going to say is there might be a horse collar tackle. And Zach Courier getting a little playing time, dead ball. No, they got a personal foul against East Gaston. Not sure what that was about. As they'll mark it back 15, and
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Not sure what that one was about.
bing, bang, boom. It's all the way back to the 24-yard line, and Matt, we're under a minute to go. So this game's going to take just under 2 hours to complete.
Yeah, everybody tune in next week. It's homecoming at Ron Green Stadium against Cherryville. So same time, same place, same channel. It ought to be a good one.
I'm impressed with Thomas Jefferson leading big over Cherryville. I think that's a great win for Thomas Jefferson.
They're not a bad team.
And Sherrill steps up, rolling left, lets it go. Man, wide open, and he dropped it.
Oh, man.
And he's going to see that one in his dreams tonight as he had maybe a chance to turn up the field and get a really big gain. But unfortunately, young man is really hard on himself. He'll grow from that. As Cheryl put it there, but
Yeah, excellent throw by Cheryl.
I don't think there's going to be another play. And East Gaston trots off the field, so your Main Street Hardware scoreboard will be Burns 44, East Gaston 0. Stamy Tysinger Funeral Home post-game show coming up. We'll be back in about 4 minutes. Joe Weiber working on the stats. We'll have those for you.
Well, the chickens have arrived at Parker Fast.
Sorry about that. Joe's working on the stats, and we'll have those for you very shortly. You've listened to Burns High School Football, which is brought to you by West End Sales.
The new car inventory is growing by leaps and bounds at your locally hometown automotive dealer. That's Carter Chevrolet in Shelby. Drop by their lot or go online at CarterChevyofShelby.com and check them out. There's one there for you. It's car shopping made easy. And check out their pre-owned inventory as well. And it's truck season. Get a $1,000 accessory allowance. Come in for all the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. New faces, new attitudes at the all-new Carter Chevrolet of Shelby. It's back, the Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th, packed with entertainment including 2 big demolition derbies, October 1st and 8th. Ride Off for Rides will be there with 6 new rides, including The Beast. Shows include Hot Diggity Dog, Act Monsters Chainsaw, Renee Riddle, ventriloquist comedian and singer Sylvia Fletcher, The Victoria Circus, and more. Go online and get your advanced all-day armbands for just $20. The 2022 Cleveland County Fair, September 29th through October 9th. For more information, go online at clevelandcountyfair.com.
Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia has just gotten a whole lot bigger, and we mean a whole lot bigger. They have just purchased MS Power Sports in Gastonia and are now your dealer for Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, along with CF Moto, Yamaha, and Polaris. Golf carts too. One big dealer under one big roof, plus a complete parts and service department. Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk off I-85 in Lowell, online at ncfullthrottle.com, and see their page at whatsupshopper.com.
Bayada Home Health Care continues to grow, and because of this growth, they are in need of new employees. See Bayada Home Health Care today and join their growing team of healthcare professionals with immediate opportunities in Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. And they are COVID-19 compliant, taking all safety precautions possible with an experienced, trained staff. Just call 704-669-4000, 704-669-4000, or visit the website at bayada.com. Bayada Home Health Care. They love what they do. You'll get more than a fair deal at Shelby Heated and Air. And to celebrate the return of the Cleveland County Fair, Shelby Heated and Air is now offering a fair service call special of just $55. That's right, get a heating system checkup service call for just $55. Also, get up to $750 with a special Shelby Heated and Air discount on qualifying systems. Call today at 704-487-7877 and schedule your service appointment today. Shelby Heating and Air, online at shelbyheating.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too. When it comes to taxes, you need to see the tax professional. That's Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. And if you've gotten a little letter from the IRS, come see Numbers. Get the advantage. They'll help you take advantage of the credits and deductions that you deserve. Just call 704-484-2783. See Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. They are there for you. Ram Power Days are here at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Get the deals that deliver the power. Now get 0% APR financing plus $750 loyalty bonus cash when financed through Chrysler Capital on the new 2022 Ram 250 and Ram 350 models. Ram Power Days going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, located at 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years. The new car inventory is
All right, Tom Sinafani, Matt Royster, Joe Weibrel on the stats tonight. 44-0 on your Main Street Hardware scoreboard. You're listening to the Stamey Funeral Home post-game show. Just want to send our thanks to the Stamey Funeral Home for being a longtime sponsor of Burns High School football. And also on one more time, want to remind everybody about Wright's Jewelry, celebrating their 85th anniversary this Thursday. Live Facebook sale starts at 7 p.m. That's next Thursday, October 20th at 7 p.m. Thank you to Wright's Jewelry. And even my daughter, Anna, texted in and said, Daddy, that was such a sweet story about you buying Mom's engagement ring at Wright's Jewelry. I was like, yes, ma'am, I did in 1999. So that's where the ring came from, and it's still on her finger to this day.
You getting some brownie points tonight, ain't you, Tom?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, make
Stay
sure
out of the doghouse, right?
Make sure I get a hot supper tomorrow night. So I did the first half scoring summary. It was 37-0 at halftime. Very quickly in the second half, we only had one touchdown, but it was an 8-play, 67-yard TD drive. Mooney runs it in. He accounts for 4 of the Burns High School touchdowns tonight. 44-0. It was really from the get-go. First play of the game, touchdown L.J. Allen. Burns never looked back. So just an impressive performance on both sides of the ball. And I'm trying to think, is this the first shutout for Burns this year?
No, Highland Tech.
Highland Tech.
Yep.
Okay, Highland Tech. Yeah, that was also a shutout this year. So 44-0, and I know that Joe and Matt have been working together the stats. Do we have anything just yet?
Yeah, we got some.
Okay, what do we got?
So Ben Mooney, big night, 17 completions, 23 attempts, 278 yards. Oh, no. Check that. That was first half. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Ben Mooney, 21 for 28, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. Receiving, got Kahari Surratt, 7 catches, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. Thompson, 6 for 65 and a touchdown. L.J. Allen, 4 catches, 69 yards, touchdown. Graham Warlick came in, 2 catches, 39 yards. Rushing, Jeremiah Norris, 14 carries, 92 yards and a touchdown. Defensively led by Marshall McGowan, 9 tackles and a sack, followed by Kahari Haynes, 4 tackles and a fumble recovery.
All right, so all-around great performance by the Burns High School Bulldogs on both sides of the ball. And now before we leave, it's time to hand out a little hardware. Before we do that, to remind all our listeners, homecoming next Friday, Cherryville coming to town. School is dismissed at 2 p.m. to let traffic clear out. Parade will be at, I want to say it starts at 3:30 p.m. Somehow I got roped into being the guy in charge of lining up the parade this year. So if anybody wants to put in a float in the parade, send me an email and I'll put you on the list. All right. So on this Stamey Funeral Home postgame show, we have to have an offensive player of the game brought to you by Hojo Power Sports of Shelby. Who do we have, Matt?
Let's go Kahari Surratt, 7 catches, 125 yards and a touchdown. Big night there for Kahari.
So, yeah, over 100 yards with a touchdown. So, Surratt, your Hojo Power Sports of Shelby, offensive player of the game. What about a defensive player of the game brought to you by Homestar Financial of Shelby, North Carolina?
Can't go wrong with Marshall McGowan, 9 tackles and a sack. Like I said, another good night for Marshall. He's played well every week. We expect we come to expect that every week out of Marshall, for sure.
Yeah, and then Marshall likes the broadcast too. So every time he sees me in the hallway, he says, "You're doing a good job." So Marshall McGowan, we appreciate you. We're gonna return the love and make you our Homestar Financial defensive player of the game. And now our overall player of the game, brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby. I think this was pretty much a no-brainer tonight, Matt.
Got to go Ben Mooney, 21 for 28, passing 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, and added a rushing touchdown to that as well. So big night for Ben, man. He threw the ball well. He like I say, he only had, 5 incompletions. Threw the ball well on the run, made very crisp throws. I think he's getting better week in and week out. And like I say, got a big game coming up in a couple weeks, so it's good to get hot at the right time.
And I think another important stat is no turnovers.
Absolutely.
In 7 games this year, he's only thrown 2 interceptions. So, I mean, he's just doing a phenomenal job. Or 8 games this year now. No, only 2 interceptions all year.
Yep.
So, great job by Ben Mooney. So, as we said, next week, homecoming. Cherry will come into town. 2 weeks. The big one, Burns at home for Shelby. That'll be for the conference championship. Your Main Street Hardware scoreboard tonight, 44-0. Thank you for listening to this West End Sales broadcast, and thank you to the Stamey Funeral Home for bringing us the postgame show. And don't forget, October 20th, the Wrights Jewelry online Facebook sale to celebrate their 85th anniversary. For Tom Centofanti and Matt Royster, thank you for listening. Good night.
Come see the all-new Bobcat CT1021 and CT1025 compact tractors. Now available at West End Sales in Vail. It's great for maneuvering around the barn, sheds, and landscaping. It's perfect for mowing. Features include 4-wheel drive and a 21 and 25 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic transmission. See it today at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vail. Online at westendsales.com. See their page at whatsupshopper.com and like them on Facebook too.
Hey y'all, it's Matt and Jennifer from Wrights Jewelry in Fallston. We are your go-to shop for custom designs,
From new engagement rings to one-of-a-kind Wrights custom jewelry designs.
including divorce rings.
Yeah, we can do it all. Mention football to receive $200 off your next $600 engagement ring purchase or new custom design piece during this 2022 football season.
All right, don't just trust anyone, as we are a